All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome back, Dreamwalker. We had to miss a week there just because of the just busyness, general busyness, but we're back, and we can get started once more. We left off on a pretty good cliffhanger, so it'll be fun to get back into things. I don't have any updates to do, so we can kind of just get right into it. All right. So previously on, previously on Dreamwalker, the party who are delving into the dreams of a young girl who is possessed by a demon of nightmare in order to excise the demon from within. The party have found themselves on the deepest layer of the dream, which is, of course, the nightmare itself. However, they found their path blocked by a giant cloud of miasma that they must find a way to disperse in order to confront the demon themselves. And so, after exploring the nightmare a little bit and talking with some of the nightmare denizens, they learned that there were stories of an old lantern that could disperse the uh, the miasma, and so they set out after it, which led them to a place called the Errant Fort, a fortress on the northwestern side of the nightmare. But after fighting their way inside, past the sentries, stone golems that stood guard, they found that the lord of the castle was in a rather strange state, completely unmotivated and uninterested in doing anything. He simply sat at the dining table of his great hall and ate just enough to keep himself alive, but nothing more. One of the servants of Lord Arthur, a small little bat-like creature called Argo, beseeched the players to aid him in discovering what may have happened to the Lord, as Argo insists he was not always so disinterested in life. He seems to believe that Lord Arthas was cursed, and so he asked the players to speak with the other servants and try to determine who the culprit may be, as he believes that the culprit might be among them. So that was where we left off, with the party arriving in the Errant Port. Yeah, that one was for you, Buckman. You're welcome. So the party left off just as they had been kind of set free to go in and investigate, and so that's where we return. What perfect timing! Right at the end of that song, amazing. All right. So back to the entrance hall of the Errant Court. Um, the four of you see many doors on all sides of the hall. Argo last time gave you a brief little description of where each of them lead and who of the servants may be residing inside said room. I can go over that again for you again if you wish.
Yes, please.
I figured after 2 weeks you would probably want that. So yeah, Argo flutters back over to you and goes, "Oh, you seem to have already forgotten what I just told you. Is that right?
Perhaps, yes. Small brain.
That's all right. I can go over it again for you once more. Connected to the Lord's dining hall is the master bedroom. You might find Ichabod in there tending to the books. And to the south of that, you'll find the bathroom, where you may find Wilfred cleaning. And south of that is the walk-in closet, where you may find Barnabas. He enjoys hanging from the coat hangers there. To the south of the closets, you'll find storage. Grigory tends to lurk there when he's not tending to the gardens. And across the hall is the kitchens, where the head chef, Thaska, should surely be busy cooking. And to the south of that is the pantry. Did you have any other question?
Yeah, when did you start noticing your lord acting weird again?
When, did I say a number last time?
I have no idea. I don't think you did. I think you were like, oh, there's a couple, and then it's all blurry from there.
It was quite a while ago. He's been like this for at least months.
Months.
Perfect.
Oh.
Months. All right. I believe we are ready, Argo. We will take it from here.
Well, as I said before, should you have a suspicion of who the culprit is, please come find me in the entrance hall. I should like to know before you confront them.
Very, very well.
Aye, aye.
He flutters off to his place by the statues next to the door and leaves you to
I
your business.
don't trust them. All right, gang. Where should we go? Who shall be first on the hit list?
How about... I mean, maybe the guy in the master bedroom would be a good place to start.
That would be my boy Ichabod. So get my man.
I actually think that was where you guys decided to go first last time, too.
Sounds about right.
All right.
We're Snoopy.
You just want to see how many counts his sheets are.
All right. Push, push.
Right into the bedroom.
Everyone get inside. Are we gonna do good cop, bad cop? What are we doing?
Yeah, so you enter the master bedroom and can see an ornately carved bed frame and luxurious looking sheets. But tall bookshelves line all of the corners of this chamber, and a hearth is crackling gently on the far side of the room. Crouched down in the corner next to the bookshelves is a hunched over little imp. Currently gnawing on one of the ancient looking tomes.
I knew this man wasn't good at his job.
Oh, and yes, Chad, that is a goat. That is Bay's goat. Just hanging out in the dining hall.
That's my child.
Uh, Mr. Ichabod, sir?
Um, the little imp kind of just jumps quickly, startled at your presence, and spins around. What? He puts the book down at his feet.
You're reading books? Aren't you supposed to be taking care of the books?
I don't know what you're talking about.
We'll act like we didn't see what you were doing, but just know that we know, okay?
Hmm?
We're not gonna say we know.
No way.
Anywho. Hey, Ichabod.
Who exactly are you lot?
We're the Dream
Uh,
Defenders.
Yeah.
That's
Again?
an odd name.
We know.
And right now, we're here to defend the dream of having a very healthy household in Lord Arthas's home. And, he's not doing too well. So we got to see what's up with that. Have you noticed anything suspicious with him or anything about his ailment?
Well, he has been a little down in the dumps lately.
He's a bit more than down in the dumps. He's been I don't know. He's not moving. It seems to be like a curse. Do you happen to know anything about that?
Don't know much about that. I'll just tend the books.
In his bedroom, though.
Well, that's where the bookshelves are, yeah. I'm gonna tend the
Does he
books
not
in the
hang out
bathroom.
in here? Maybe you've seen something.
Well, he doesn't spend a lot of time in here.
Oh. Where does he like to spend his time? Just
Well-
kind of sitting there like a zombie?
He mostly just sits in the dining hall,
Oh.
gathering dust.
What about before he was sick?
Well, that was a while ago. Can't really remember.
When did you start working here? Or living here, or whatever the situation is?
Well, I always worked here.
Like your whole life? Like you were born in this, and you just, as a wee lad, would take care of the books.
Ever since I was conjured up, yeah?
Oh, I conjured.
Conjured.
Did our Lord Arthas conjure you?
Well, who else do you think it was?
Oh, did he conjure all of you?
Well, I can't speak for the others. Just myself.
Oh, okay. The others were already around though, when you popped up.
Yeah, I think a couple of them.
Are you grateful to the Lord for bringing you this life, Mr. Lord Arthas?
Yeah, I'd say so. It's a comfortable little castle, and there's lots of books to read.
Yeah, read?
Read 'em?
Yeah,
Read.
read.
I like reading too.
It's a nice pastime.
Very nice pastime. What do you think of that Argo fellow? What do you
Oh, he's a
think
bit of a busybody, but means well.
Be busy. All right. You never
Okay,
gotten upset with Lord Arthas?
You lot are awful concerned with Lord Arthas, aren't you?
Yeah, you
Well,
have
are
you not
you
seen
not?
Have you not seen him? Have you not seen him? Are we the crazy ones for caring?
Well, I don't know. I just thought there's not much to do in the Errant Ford anyway. So he just was relaxing. You're saying that someone did something?
No, we're
That's the
too sure
suspicion.
yet. Oh, you're just gonna come right out and say it.
Sorry, what did he say?
As I'm saying, oh no, that's not it. That's someone else saying, yeah, that's exactly what we think.
Hmm.
I'm just gonna stare at my partners.
He kind of scratches the fur on his eyebrows a little bit. Thinks for a moment. It was a long time ago, but maybe I did see someone being sketchy. I don't really remember that.
Tell.
Give me a single detail. I will go from there. Remember a single thing for me.
I think they had some sort of long fangs, teeth, you know? 2 of them.
2 long fangs.
I think.
That's 2 teeth? Or you just saw 2 teeth?
That's what I saw.
Okay. Well, that doesn't really narrow us down. Now that I'm looking at if how I'm picturing everybody is how I picture them. I feel like they all have some teeth. But thank you. Any other questions, gang? I'm about to start going through his stuff.
What about their build? Like, were they big, small?
Not really sure. Again, I said it was a long time ago, and I only just caught a little glimpse. Some glinting little teeth. Well, some glinting long fangs, but other than that, don't really remember what. And, well, I don't really know what they were even up to. Just saw someone skulking.
Skulking just around any room in particular, or?
Maybe it was around the dining hall? Or was it the kitchen? Or maybe the pantry? It was on the western half of the castle. I know that, at least.
What made them stick out to you? Why do you think they were shady?
Just skulking about at night.
Oh, yeah, that is. All right.
Okay. Do you know how long ago this was?
Decent chunk of time ago. It was sort of back when Lord Arthas was being normal.
All right. Well, I don't have any more questions.
For now.
Yeah. We may come back, Ichabod. Don't think you're off the hook just yet.
So you keep reading those books, all right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'll get back to reading. Just once you're gone.
Okay, well, I'm gonna look my way, you look your way, and with that, I'm gonna start snooping through all the drawers.
What are books about anyway?
For some lord-like things.
You scan through the books a little bit. There are a pretty wide variety of topics. You've got everything from gardening, the ins and outs of growing roses. You've got recipe books from all sorts of fine dining. You've got books on wine and aged whiskey. It's definitely a nobleman's collection. Duja, are you looking in the closet here?
Yeah. I didn't know it was a closet. I thought it was a drawer. Yeah, whatever this is.
It's sort of like it's sort of like a dresser.
Okay.
Inside, you find a bunch of kind of long, rich-looking cloaks and robes. And as you kind of part them with your hands, you can see at the very bottom of the closet itself, just kind of sitting in the corner, covered in dust and cobwebs, um, a tightly rolled up piece of parchment, a little scroll.
Oh. I guess I pull it out and then.
It's got a little wax seal on it, keeping it shut.
I put it in my pocket for now. I don't want to open it in front of Ichabod.
Very well. Nightshade, you open your closet on the opposite side of the door from Duja, and you find similar things. Only yours contains trousers and tunics, hung up carefully, though still covered in dust. Tucked away at the bottom of your closet, you can see a small little kind of carved wooden box.
I'm gonna go ahead and take that wooden box out.
As you lift it up, you hear
Okay.
it kind of. It's decently heavy for how small it is. It's kind of smaller than a shoebox, and for how heavy it is, it kind of jingles and rattles as you pick it up.
Okay. I want to go ahead and open it.
Yeah, you pry it open.
But-
The hinge is a little kind of rusty from time, and clearly no one's opened it in a while. But you find it full of gold pieces.
Oh.
Right up to the brim. There has to be at least 50 in there.
Interesting. Okay, Nightshade's gonna put the lid back on and I guess put it in her bag.
Very well. Bay, you rifle around in the kind of little drawers on the bedside table. And as you pull them open, you find all sorts of rings, bracelets, necklaces, all kinds of jewelry that a lord might own. Though, again,
Oh, man,
the
looks
drawers
fancy.
themselves are filled with cobweb. Is there anything anyone else wants to examine?
Roll across the bed. I'm opening this one.
I counted you as checking both of them.
Oh, bet. All right.
What about this table over here?
I will say, Bay, on top of this one that you can see right here is a small little flower pot with roses in it.
Roses.
I'm sitting on the bed.
The table here is just kind of finely carved and polished, but on top of the little tablecloth at its center is a steaming kettle.
Steaming.
Is it filled with tea, I wonder? Or I mean, that's what I would assume, but excuse me, book-eating individual, whose name I have already forgotten. I am so sorry.
Yeah,
But what is in this teapot?
You turn back. I'll give you his name tag. I forgot to make you guys able to see it. There you go.
Ichabod. Okay.
He kind of was hunched back in the corner, and he spins around as you call his name. And he's got kind of like a piece of paper hanging out of his mouth. He quickly grabs it and puts it behind his back. Hey, what's that? You need something?
What? Yeah. What's in this pot right here? Is it tea or is it something else?
Should be the Lord's pot of tea.
He's drinking tea.
Well, I ain't seen him touch it in a while, but kettle itself, it's enchanted. It's always hot. Keeps it fresh.
Oh, so that means that, I mean, like, how long has this been sitting here? Like, how long has it not been touched?
Well,
It stays hot all the time.
probably quite a while.
I guess while we're all huddled here, Duja kind of whispers, I got this little scroll. I found it in the drawer. I don't want to open it in front of Ichabod, but maybe we could find a place to read it, see what's up.
Yeah, I also found a box with these little gold pieces. I don't really know what they are, but it would be nice to also be able to kind of maybe look at that a little bit closer.
Just to clarify, when I said gold pieces, I meant like coin, like money.
Oh, okay. Oh,
That's what the currency is called, GP or gold pieces. Just to
I'm
be
sorry.
100%. That's fine.
Okay, never mind. Well, I found a lot of money, so worst case scenario, we rob him. But it also hasn't been touched in a very, very long time. It was very dusty in there.
Well, I guess worst case, maybe we could bribe the answer out of somebody.
Oh, that's a good point. I will say, though, I don't know about the other closet, but the one I looked into that had trousers and tunics in it was very dusty. Clearly, he has not been using trousers nor tunics of new.
Oh my god. Y'all think he's been wearing the same clothes since?
Well, I mean,
No,
it's
Oh
pretty
my
dusty in
God.
there.
Oh, my man. Oh, that's why he smelled so musty. Oh my god. I didn't want to be rude.
Yeah.
I'm taking the teapot. I don't trust the teapot. I'm taking the teapot.
Is there like a teacup or anything around here?
There doesn't appear to be, no.
All right. Well, open your mouth and pour it in.
Well, I think.
I don't trust it. Don't drink it. I don't trust it. I
Yeah,
need to examine
I
it
don't
more.
trust it. I'm just wondering, because here's the thing. As someone who enjoys a cup of tea myself, I typically don't just drink it straight out of the hot kettle. I typically have a cup. Where is the cup? If he's been drinking tea, there should be a cup.
I don't think this man drank tea for a fat minute. Let me look underneath the bed.
It's all suspicious.
You
What
look
was
under
that?
the bed and
Nervous?
you don't really find much other than a spider has claimed that territory for himself.
Okay, well that's his home now.
Irving, were you saying something?
Oh,
You're a lot quieter than everybody else.
Yeah.
yeah.
Maybe-
That's weird.
Might need to boost
Um,
yourself because I have you at max and I can't turn you up without turning everyone else up, and they're all
I'm
very
very loud.
All right. Is that working better now?
Oh yeah,
That's a lot better. Perfect. Thank you.
All right. Sorry.
No
New
worries.
mic. Okay.
What were you gonna say?
I was wondering, maybe someone put something in his tea. If he drinks it all the time, then it'd be something to go for.
That's where I'm at. Ichabod! Who brings the tea to Lord Arthas?
Oh,
you
well,
still- hold on,
well-
finish you.
like I said, he really hasn't drank it in quite some time. I haven't seen him at least, and well, I'm often in here.
Well, do you happen to know where, his teacup would be? Because, I mean, unless he drinks it straight out of the kettle, but that doesn't seem like very wise.
Well, you could check kitchens.
Kitchen already got a strike on him.
Dodging
taking
the
the teapot.
question.
He is dodging the question. Who brings the tea, Ichabod?
No one. It's an enchanted teapot. Brews
Does it
itself.
Stays like this forever? Is it
Yeah, oh
brews
yeah.
itself? Who gave him?
Once you set it up until it's all drank, then it just keeps itself
Mm.
fresh.
I'm taking the
If you're
teapot.
asking
the
who
teapot
brewed the
is being
tea-
claimed.
All that time ago, well, probably the chef.
Thank you. And he personally delivers the teapot in here? He doesn't
Like
pass
I
it off
said,
to anybody?
I ain't done it in a while, but I imagine it'd be him, yeah? Like I
I'll
said,
ask
I'll just
about the
handle the
teapot.
book.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I guess we know our next destination.
Teapot. Alright, Ichabod. We may or may not be back. We will see. But with that, I am satisfied for now.
Yeah. All right, Ichabod,
Get
enjoy
the
your
chef
books.
now. Sorry.
Gives you a little nod. Turns back around.
Hold up, hold up, hold up. I
Huh?
want to know what the thing says. I want to know. Come back in here.
Right.
All right, let's look at the skull. The scroll. Also, I have the teapot. I'm gonna shake it in front of Lord Arthur's face. Teapot,
He doesn't react.
give me a reaction.
Does he look horrified?
No, he continues to stare at his plate.
I'm gonna put the teapot on the mantle. Son, don't touch the teapot.
I unravel the scroll.
All right, it's time.
Yeah, the little seal, the wax seal on the scroll, you don't really recognize the symbol, but you kind of pull it loose so that you can unfurl the scroll. Duja, as you look down at the paper, you have no idea what any of this means. It's a bunch of
Oh
little
shit.
scrawled sigils. It's not language quite, but it's some sort of looking kind of a runic pattern drawn in sort of a circle of ley line. You got no clue what this means, Duja.
What the fuck?
I guess I show everybody else. Do you guys recognize this writing? Does this look familiar to anybody?
Yeah, the other three, you all go, oh, of course, it's arcane writing. It's a spell scroll.
Yeah, we know what that is. Yeah.
Oh, do you guys want to take it? This means nothing to me. Doesn't make any sense. It's just scribbles.
Well, what scroll of exactly?
Irving, you can take the scroll if you'd like, and take a look at it.
Okay. Want me to roll something for that?
Yeah, make an Arcana.
Alrighty.
Won't be a particularly difficult one.
Very nice.
Let me just pull up the note. Make sure I have it right. So I don't say the
18.
wrong thing and have to walk it back. Oh yes, yeah, perfect. Just to remind you guys, they still can't see the chat, so just say your rolls out loud so that they can see them. I can see them, but the chat can't. So say them out loud. That helps them know what you roll.
Alright, well, I rolled an 18 for Arcana.
Very well. It appears to be
Whoa.
a scroll of comprehend languages.
Oh, nice. Not bad, not bad. We're just robbing this. We are robbing this place.
No, it's advance payment.
We're gonna steal from you, Lord Arthas, and you can't do nothing.
He doesn't react.
Arthas? Arthas? I'm gonna poke his face.
He doesn't react.
Arthas! Oh my god, this man's dead already, guys.
Love how even Arthas has two long, sharp fangs.
Yeah, I was
Even
like,
he could have done it to
everybody.
himself.
Self-sabotage, perhaps?
You like long nights? You like long walks at night, Arthas, huh? That what you like to do? Arthas?
He doesn't react.
Drinking tea
That's
straight
really
out the
your
pot?
name. Did you spike your own tea, Arthas?
He doesn't react.
I thought so. The silent type, I see. Alright, well, so far, I'm thinking kitchen, but that feels too obvious. It's always the chef that murders.
Maybe the chef can give us a tip on where to go after.
Yeah.
I feel like the chef might be a bit obvious too, but
I feel like the chef is
I
obvious.
mean, sometimes the most obvious answer is
You're right.
the simplest answer.
You're
Or the
right,
simplest
you're
answer is
True.
whatever the saying is. You get the
right. We know!
drift.
Alright. We got a spell for comprehend languages, got some gold, and I got to yell at a lord, so that was nice. Son, you have ate enough, you're gonna get fat.
So you make your way back out into the candlelit entrance hall and across to the western side. And Duja, as you open this door, you find yourself in a kitchen. The smell of cooking food immediately fills the air. Roasted chicken, cinnamon rolls, cake, wine, all sorts of food lies scattered throughout. At the center of the kitchen, bustling back and forth with large oven mitts and carrying trays of food, you see a stocky and rather hefty walrus man.
Oh.
With a large, bushy mustache and 2 long tusks.
Mm.
He straightens the little chef's hat on his head as he sees you all enter and goes, what you bothering me about?
Bothering. We're
We
visiting.
know you did it! Oh, yeah, that too.
Okay.
Did what? Is this more that Argo
Bomb-ass
business?
tea. Oh, what? I was talking about the tea. I tried some. It was delicious.
Is this about all that business with Argo? Is that what you're saying?
What about Argo exactly?
We don't know either, man.
He's always fluttering
Argo?
about in my kitchen.
Which one's Argo again?
The eyeball.
He's the eyeball.
Oh. Yeah,
He's
that's
always-
exactly what that's about.
Fluttering about in my kitchen, blathering on about curses, saying that it's my fault. Can you believe that?
Oh. Why is he blaming you? You better be blaming him back, girl.
Not just Argo. All the servants round here. Everybody. It's the chef's fault. It's Thaska's fault. What, just because I'm the chef, I poisoned the Lord? Is that it?
I mean, we were also thinking that, but we thought it was too
Oh,
obvious,
great,
so
great,
we didn't think.
great.
No. Well, we
More.
also thought
More
that's why we said
accusations.
it was
Perfect. Just what I need.
That's why we're here, because we're like, there's no way he wouldn't do it. He knows he'll get killed if he does it. The chef's the first one we always look at.
You're saying I couldn't do it?
No, I'm saying you're very capable. You like long walks at night?
So you are accusing me?
Well, I'm also accusing Argo, if that
Necessarily.
makes you feel better.
Suspicious of everyone, eh?
Oh yeah, even the Lord. I think the Lord kind of has some self-sabotage going on for himself.
Well, suppose as long as you're equally suspicious, that's alright then.
Everybody's on my radar. Even that one that likes to eat books. Just got done talking with him.
Careful. He bustles through and places more food over here and then
Get on the side.
moves back towards
What?
his pans.
Why do you keep making so much food anyway if the Lord barely eats any of it?
Well, servants gotta eat too.
So you making the people who are accusing you food, and they're still eating it?
Well, everybody's gotta eat.
Oh, honey. I think you just happened to piss them off. I think you innocent.
Oh,
Who would you think
sorry.
did it? Who's been the most aggressive in accusing you?
Who's been the least aggressive?
Oh,
It's
true.
gonna be one of the two. I was saying it's gonna be one of the two.
Well, Argo's always fluttering about talking about how we've gotta fix the Lord, break the curse and all that. As long as he's still eating meals, I don't see what the problem is.
Have you talked to him?
Oh,
The Lord. You talked to the Lord lately?
Lord Arthas? No, I'm too busy for that.
Well, honey, there's a problem out there. This man, I just poked his face. I molested this man's face and he did nothing. Not a single damn thing.
Has he stopped eating?
Yeah, I mean, he still looked like he had a full plate when I went in there. I think it's almost time that he stops eating, yeah. Unless you guys, like, force feed him.
Well, until he stops eating, it's not a problem for me, is it?
Oh, it might be a problem. When did you get in service with Lord Arthas?
Oh,
How long you been with him?
That was a long time ago. I can barely remember.
Huh. Would you
Are
say
you
you were
friends?
one of the first? Or that too? You guys friends? You like them?
Well, he gives me lots to cook and a place to stay, so I don't see why I dislike him. It's better than being out there. Shrugs his head towards the entrance hall.
True.
Well, I'm gonna go through a list of questions for you. Don't take offense to any of it.
All right. Go for it then. No promises.
You already did your length of service. You already said you've been here for a while. Would you say you're one of like the first ones here?
I don't know about that. We all sort of rolled around about the same time.
Okay. But you had a life before you came to this castle, or did Lord Arthas conjure you up?
Conjure me up? No, not really. But all I can remember is cooking. That's all I've really done.
Okay. How long have you noticed? I know you say in the kitchen a lot. When did you find out that Lord Arthas was sick?
When Argo started blathering about it. What was that? A couple months ago? Some time ago, at least.
Okay.
Do you not leave the kitchen?
Only to bring more food.
Okay.
Do you enjoy long walks at night?
To the dining hall and back. To deliver more
That's the
food.
only problem? All right. And then I got questions about a teapot that was in the chambers. Ichabod said it's been brewed forever ago. Just wondering if you're the one that brewed it. Did you deliver it to his room?
Yeah, that was me. Fetch the teapot, brew the tea, bring it back. It's enchanted, so not a lot of upkeep on that one.
What about... I assume he drinks out of a teacup. Is that correct to assume?
Well, he used to. Ain't drank it in quite a long time. But like I
The
said,
teacup...
teapot doesn't require much upkeep, so it lets me stay busy elsewhere. I don't mind it.
But where is the teacup? Do you know where it is?
I'm sure he's got some dishes somewhere around here. Perhaps back in the pantry.
Well, do you happen to know what it looks like or anything like that?
Well, I imagine it looks like a teacup. Is there a
I
lot of
meant the
different...
color. You know, like...
White, probably?
To have a cool handle.
Matches
White?
the rest of the
Okay.
dishes?
Oh. Oh, where is the pantry? Is it over here in this door?
Is that door right there, yeah?
Okay.
Don't break anything.
Uh, can do. Maybe.
You open the door to the pantry and find yourself in a dark and a musty smelling room filled with cobwebs and tiled with stone. You can see large casks of wine and ale and a large rack filled with bottles of stoppered wine, as well as a couple crates nailed shut, sitting along the wall and stacked neatly.
What is this thingy in this corner?
It's a cask of wine.
Oh, cask of wine. Okay.
The lid of it has kind of been cracked open, and it's just kind of sitting there open right now.
Oh. Like fully open or like
Yeah, it's
partially
just open.
opened?
Just open.
Oh, it's just open. Are there any dishes in this room? Out of curiosity.
Oh,
like...
you can check. You can check the crates. They're just kind of
Okay.
they're closed, but you can open them up.
Okay, yeah, I'll go ahead and do that.
Yeah, within the crates you find all sorts of kind of neatly stacked food items, dried meats and cheeses. But in one of them, you do find a bunch of dishes. You can see some old dusty plates, um, silverware, and stuff like that. But also stacked neatly are several small teacups. There's 4 of them.
Okay. What about this crate over here?
Same thing, just kind of a bunch of folded tablecloths, excess dining ware, sort of.
Okie dokie. Well, I found teacups, so I think we're good. There were 4 of them. That doesn't seem too unusual.
Okay. Hmm. Casca, have you seen anybody acting odd? Maybe like even around the time that you last saw the Lord healthy?
Mm, not really, no. But then I'm always busy cooking, so not really paying much attention to something like that.
You haven't seen anybody any fangy creature in particular wandering around on this west side? We
He
have
gestures at his
some
own long
intel.
tusk. Is that some sort of accusation?
Well, no,
Yes.
but
Yes, it is.
okay,
Well,
not from us.
He points
Yes,
one
it
of his
is.
oven mitts at you. You've got 2 of them too.
Well, I wasn't here. You were. We have intel that there was a
How do we know
fangy
you weren't here?
person.
He looks at the other 3. You know for sure that this one wasn't here?
Yeah, we know for sure she wasn't here.
All right,
Yeah.
Would make our life easier. It'd be
He
fun.
looks disappointed that he can't accuse someone else.
Yeah, you never seen me before. I haven't eaten your food before.
You seem awfully defensive as well.
Of course
Yeah,
I
it's
am.
kind of.
Everybody around here is always saying it's my fault. Why shouldn't I be defensive?
Well, why are they saying it's your fault?
I don't know. I was talking about seeing people skulking about, but I ain't seen no one. And so they think it's me.
Do you see anybody else in the kitchen? Does anybody, well, except for Argo to accuse you, visit you in here?
Hmm. From time to time, to snag a bit of food.
Who's the most hungry?
I don't know. Wilfred, maybe? They all do their fair share of snacking.
Hmm. All right. I don't think I have any more questions. For
You
now.
do it? Did you do it?
I told you I didn't.
Insight. Insight check. I got a 16.
He seems quite insistent that he didn't do it.
No, I believe him.
Yeah, he can't be that dumb.
may
Everybody
be back.
suspects
Everyone's. Hey, that's what we all thought too. We knew it. All right, you're safe for now. We may be back. Also, it smells delicious in here. You keep doing you.
Thanks. He gets
You're
back
still
to work.
on my list.
He gets back to work cooking as you guys leave the dining kitchen behind and back to the entrance hall.
All right. Here's what we know so far. Long things, they out at night. That's it. That's all we got. I feel
Yeah.
confident that it's not the chef.
I feel pretty
Ichabod?
confident about Ichabod too.
Yeah, I don't feel
know,
like it's Ichabod's not capable. My man likes to munch on too many books.
Yeah.
All right. So we got 4 more.
Well, how about we go check out Wilfred in the bathroom?
Wilfred time. Should we knock?
I
I mean,
guess
he said
in
he's
the bathroom.
cleaning the bathroom.
I mean, if I'm in a bathroom and I'm cleaning and I gotta go, I'm gonna go. Okay, just barge in. Catch him by surprise. I'm gonna do it. Huh, huh, barging in. Huh, we know what you did, Wilfred.
Yeah, you see a werewolf kind of hunched over and scrubbing in between the tiles. But he quickly sits up with a start as he sees you enter and goes, "Oh, good heavens. Quite startling. Who exactly are you?"
I trust him.
Yeah, he seems too tired.
I trust him. Oh, we are the Dream Defenders, and right now we're defending your home and Lord.
I see. That does not really answer my question, but I suppose that will suffice.
Good.
Oh, sorry.
Well, I think you know why we're here.
What does defending things have to do with bursting into bathrooms, to be precise?
Because we know what you did. We know where you were that night. We know your fangs were all out for the world to see like some common whore, and we know what you
sorry.
did with that tea.
I'm sorry, what are you talking about?
I'm gonna examine this man. Is he truly confused?
You
Is he
can zoom
truly
him in a bit.
confused? Let me examine him. Oh, and you know what, guys? Now he has beautiful, piercing blue eyes. You would have noticed those.
He's smiling so happily.
Yeah, he's really happy.
Do you like cleaning, Wilfred? Or have you been overworked? Scrubbing the bathroom tiles day in and day out,
And
night
that's
after
why
night.
you did it.
Cleaning is a noble cause, if an endless one.
Less
Do you
animosity?
Clean lately with Arthas being dejected.
Regrettably, with Lord Arthas not taking an interest in the upkeep of the errant fort, things have begun to decay slightly, which only makes me a little more busy.
Interesting.
Ah,
Alright.
I know what this is about. Argo's put you up to this, hasn't he?
Ah, you got us.
Well, he always was a busybody, fluttering about and talking about curse breaking and all that. I'm far too busy with the cleaning to worry myself about things like that.
I mean, I suppose he's right, though, if you think about it. If Arthas weren't in his current state, you wouldn't have as much to clean, would you?
I suppose that may be true, but if I were to shirk my duties and flutter about the castle, yammering on about curses just like he, then nothing would ever get clean.
But as it is, nothing's ever going to get better, Ivor, is it? You're going to stay even more busy than usual forever until the end of time.
Well, like I said, cleaning is a noble cause. if an endless one.
That's your thing. Okay.
But if you're all here to help little Argo, then I needn't stop my cleaning, yeah?
Yeah,
No, you keep cleaning.
yeah.
Do you,
Uh,
do you clean the entirety of the place? Or, I mean, I assume so, but you just seem very distracted by this one bathroom.
Yes, well, currently I am cleaning the bathroom, but I do indeed tidy the entire fort.
you see anybody who wanders around the west side of the castle often? Like, particularly near the dining hall, kitchen, pantry?
Well, Vasca is always in the kitchen.
Anybody else?
Well, from time to time, everyone stops by for a bite, myself included.
Pretty certain that everybody is accusing him of this task. So I assume you're also one of those people that thinks the chef did it?
Well,
If there is anything that was done?
there was that one night a while ago. I saw someone. You see, I was up late cleaning, dusting the suits of armor in the entrance hall. And I saw a shadow moving through the dimly lit hall. Someone skulking, you may say.
Special physical characteristics that of this skulker.
Well, I didn't get a particularly good look at them. It was dark and I was far away, and I couldn't approach. Otherwise, I'd be shirking my duty of cleaning the suits of armor. What I did see as the fellow scurried away, I believe that they lacked a certain quality. That was the memory that I had strongly of that day. When I saw that figure, in my mind I thought, that fellow lacks luxurious, glorious fur like mine.
He's bald. Okay.
Do you happen to know who attends to the roses that are in the Lord's bedroom?
That would be Grigory. He handles all of the garden. You can find him in storage, 2 doors down from here.
Okay.
Well, I don't think I have any more questions for you, Wilfred. Does anybody else?
Oh.
I know I don't.
How long you
Either.
been in service, Wilfred? How long you been working for Lord Arthas?
It's been quite some time now, as long as I can remember, really.
Okay. Was there anybody else here? Did you guys? Are you one of the first that started working for Lord Arthas?
That was a long time ago, and we all did arrive at around the same time, so I would say yes, I was one of the first.
Okay. Okay. And when did you notice, or how did you notice, Lord Arthas becoming sick?
Well, that was a little while ago as well. I don't spend much time in the dining hall, but I imagine that would be where it happened since he really doesn't move from that spot.
Who was the last person, and if you saw anybody, who was the last person in there with the Lord before he started to act this way?
Well, I'm always busy cleaning, so I really couldn't say.
Also, uh, is he single?
Chat paid 100 channel points to highlight that message, so it was very important. And they were
Oh,
asking
of
specifically if Wilfred is.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant, are you single?
We are on important business.
What?
Yeah, it's very important.
That's a rather odd question. Anyone who asked that would have to be quite an odd person indeed.
Oh, you know.
But I suppose.
Oh.
You a floozy? You sleeping with everybody in this castle?
Why you suppose? Yes, it's very suspicious.
I suppose.
Why is it not a yes or a no?
This is a yes/no answer.
It's not a I suppose answer.
I suppose.
Well, gentlemen don't talk about such things. I was simply trying to politely dance around your question without making things awkward, but I see you are quite insistent on making it awkward anyway.
Yes.
That's our power.
Well, your answer is yes, if that will make you leave me alone.
Okay.
For now.
Okay.
For now.
Very well. May I return to my cleaning?
For now.
Yeah.
Nobody got to use the bathroom before we go?
I kind of have to go potty, yeah.
Oh God.
We're here anyways. The toilet's right here.
It's
I'm
okay.
out. I'm giving
Oh.
privacy.
I'll hold
Oh, what?
All right, bye, Wilfred.
Yes, yeah. Kind of
Love
gives you a little
seeing you
wave.
later.
Good to know that he's single and
Yeah.
possibly mingling.
He's
He
a
can mingle with me.
whore. Look at him. Did y'all see him? That's a harlot.
Look
I've
at
never
him.
seen one.
Smiling.
So for
Look
reference,
at him smiling.
when he gave you directions, he pointed you 2 doors down to that door.
Oh, okay.
Culprit is bald, and they have 2 long teeth, which narrows it down to 2, maybe 3, I suppose. If you count Fasca's mustache.
He's definitely bald. Look at him. That man's a walrus.
He has a very impressive mustache, though.
Hey, he can't
What
grow hair
lies
nowhere
under
else.
the
Look at that. It's just a single strand.
All the food from.
Oh.
All right, let's go see Greg.
Who?
Reg. Yeah.
Oh, Greg.
Yeah.
Grigory. Oh, we are not off in here. Excuse me, Argo. You're not off my list.
I'm on top of this table now.
Yes.
Me and my son.
So you make your way into the storage room. It is a little bit cramped. You can see dusty shelves full of all sorts of clutter and mismatched items. gently lit by a lamp that's been placed on a nearby crate. Linen sheets cover a lot of the old furniture, and a thick layer of dust covers pretty much everything. At the center of the chamber, next to the lamp, you can see a stone gargoyle who is just kind of sorting items. But he looks over towards you guys as you enter and says, "Was there something you needed?"
We know.
I'm
Your
sorry?
hands where I can see them, Baldy.
This is the one. Look at that face.
He puts down the things he's sorting and goes, "What is all this about, if I may ask?"
Think you know.
And just asking everybody what they might think happened to poor Arthas.
Ah, yes. The Lord's condition, it is unfortunate. He kind of pauses for a moment. Ah. Margot put you up to this, yes?
Perhaps.
Obvious, isn't it?
Well, I'll humor you. What do you want to know?
You do it?
No.
I don't trust you. I don't trust. No. I see you are hairless. You have two large fangs. Would you
That's-
perhaps like strolling around at night?
That's really quite observant of you.
Thank you. I've been using my eyeballs a lot lately.
And no, I wouldn't say I do much strolling at night.
How about snacking?
You like snacking at night?
Well, everyone does need to eat. You're correct. But snacking at night, I wouldn't say often.
The
How
gardens, right? That take you around the castle that much?
I do indeed now tend the gardens, yes. It's a bit of a chore, really. No one even looks at them.
Oh, we did. They
Yeah.
looked beautiful. Set them on fire.
You did what?
It was an accident. Yeah, you might want to go out there and check on them. Yeah, our bad. Sorry.
I suppose that means more work for me later, yes?
Perhaps, yeah. It looked fine. The stone things out there, they kind of put it out, but they probably smashed some in the process. But
Well.
yeah, sorry about that.
I'm ever so grateful for that. Thank you.
You're welcome. I mean, it's not like you have anything else going on. Your lord is kind of dead in there, so.
Well, I used to deliver all sorts of mail, but now with Lord Arthas not giving any commands, I have to tend the garden.
So it's a
I
new
mean-
job.
Huh?
This is
Oh.
like your new job then? Because he's, I guess,
Yes.
essentially brain dead.
And it's all quite tiresome.
I mean, what's holding you here exactly? You have wings and you hate being here, and there's not really anyone stopping you exactly. So,
Have you looked?
why are you doing this?
I assume that you have looked around outside, yes? The crumbling landscape?
Yeah.
Well,
Okay,
the
fair.
castle hasn't crumbled yet, so here I am.
The other ones we've talked to so far say that they came to this castle stayed. I don't remember if it's a castle or not. But nonetheless, they all came to this estate to work for the Lord around the exact same time. Is that true for you as well? You make it sound like you're new, so...
I would say that, yes, we all came to work around the same time, yes? So I would call myself one of the first.
Oh, one of the first. Okay, okay.
Said that
And
Arthas Oh, sorry.
oh no, no, go ahead.
Oh, Ichabod said that Arthas conjured him. If you remember that far back, would you say that's how you arrived here too?
I suppose it could be. I never gave it much thought.
Okay.
I'm a gargoyle, you see. I assume someone carved me.
Do you know anything about the giant stone statues that were outside?
You mean the sentries? Standing what?
Yeah.
Well, they are, as I said, guards, sentries, protectors of the castle.
You had mentioned you were probably carved. Do you think that they might have also been carved? Like, have they always been there?
Well, yes. I assumed Lord Arthas did it, and myself as well.
Really likes roses, doesn't he? Or didn't he, I guess?
Yes, he is rather fond, and you are right, he's taken less interest lately. It used to be him that tended the garden. Now it falls to me.
Who told you to start tending the garden, or did you just pick it up?
Someone has to do it, and the other servants are ever so busy. And with no commands from Lord Arthas, I had nothing to deliver, no letters to send. So they all looked to me to do it.
What about Argo? Is all he doing just worrying about Lord Arthas all the time? Is that his job now?
It would seem that it is a full-time job for him, but he is one of the most important butlers. He does keep everything organized, and, well, the rest of us organized as well. Bit of a busybody, though, I will say.
Oh, Gregory, have you seen any of the others wandering around the castle being suspicious at all? The others mentioned they've seen someone lurking around at night.
There was that one time. It was late at night. I saw someone scuttling about. I didn't give them much thought at first. It's always someone up in the castle, after all. But they were scuttling about in the pantry, which I thought was rather odd. I'm afraid I didn't get a very good look at them, though.
Wait, the pantry is it, just to make sure I understand, that's the area that's inside of the kitchen?
Indeed.
Hmm. Do you did you happen to like did they is anything missing from there? Do you happen to know?
Well, I'm afraid it's not my job to keep inventory.
Oh, fair enough, fair enough.
You didn't see anything at all? Were they were they a larger figure or smaller?
It was more like a motion out of the corner of my eye.
Uh,
I assumed it wasn't one of the chef's roast chickens come back to life, so must have been one of the servants.
Would you describe its speed as like fast, or was it like, is there any like kind of description on its movement, I should say, that you could maybe give if you were able to see that?
Well, sort of like a blur, moved around the corner and out of sight. It's not my job to keep tabs on all the servants, so I deemed it not my business. Though now, with Argo fluttering about and talking about curses and all that, when I think back on it, I think perhaps that was something amiss.
Yeah, major security breach on your part. I guess
Well,
everybody's.
I'm not security.
Good point, I guess. Were they flying, or were they like on the ground? You said scuttling, so like crawling around.
Scuttling, a figure of speech, really. Skulking, lurking.
Oh, I see.
I can't say whether they were walking, crawling, slithering. I really don't know.
Well, and you enjoyed delivering mail, right?
Yes, quite.
Okay. Well, I guess that's all the questions that I have.
Very well. He just kind of stares at you expectantly, waiting for you to leave so he can return to his business.
Break eye contact.
Well, I don't have any questions for you either, so
Very
anybody
well.
else?
No,
be
I
back.
I think I'm good.
All right. Bye, Greg.
Hmm.
I think we are doing a very good job of annoying every single person in this building.
I think we're doing great at that. Yeah. More people need to hire us.
Yeah.
All right, we got 2 left. Argo.
Right, Barnabas. What is Barnabas's job, actually? Argo said he hangs from the ceiling?
That's it. That's his job. His
His job.
decoration. Bonk. We know.
You
We've
enter
heard the news.
You enter the closet and find a small little bat fluttering about, but he kind of comes to a rest on one of the metal hangers, and hanging upside down, kind of cocks his head at you and goes, "Eh? At what?
We know what you've been up to. We know.
What's that?
Where were you that night? Huh? What were you doing that night, Barnabas?
What night are you talking about?
The night your lord was murdered.
Last I checked, Lord Artis isn't dead.
Nah, have you seen him? He's dead. That man dead.
Really?
You go look at him right now. He's dead.
All right.
At least his spirit is dead.
He's wasting away thanks to your actions on that fateful night a couple months ago.
He said, hold on, I gotta go
Really
check.
going to
Let me
He,
go make sure.
He flutters out and kind of pushes through like there's sort of like a doggy door in the closet, but kind of up at the ceiling, and he pushes through it and flutters off.
He's making sure his work is finished.
This is
few
exactly
minutes.
what the fuck he's doing. He got way too excited to see him dead.
A few minutes later, he comes back and goes, "I don't know what you're lying about. He's not dead."
Perpetrator always
Figuratively.
returns to the scene of the crime.
You
You could
told me
spit
to
in that
go and
man's
look.
face, and he wouldn't even act.
Told me to go and look.
We didn't did say that. Very good at following orders. Did someone give you the order to murder him?
No. Well, but I
You
am
sure?
good at following orders. I am one of the servants. That's kind of the whole point.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious. What is your job in the castle, anyhow?
Well, mm, I don't have one.
Okay.
I
So
used to
you're
have
like a
one. I
pet?
used to have one.
Oh,
Okay.
I used to bring Lord Arthur's clothes when he needed a cloak or a robe. I would fetch it for him and flutter over and drape it over him. But well, he hasn't really requested anything like that in quite some time, so I don't really have anything to do.
you might be able to help Gregory with his work at some point. He seems really not into that. Oh, Wilfred too.
Yeah, but they ain't asked for my help, and well, if I can get away with doing no work, then, you know.
You just hang out in the closet.
Yeah. Are they comfortable?
I mean, I guess if you say so. Sure.
Lord Arthur's ain't fired me, so no one can
I
kick
mean,
me
he
out.
really can't.
So I get to live
Oh,
here.
okay. So do you just stay in the closet, or do you ever go on little adventures around the castle?
Yeah, well,
And get
sometimes
some,
sometimes I go out and fetch some food. Snatch it right up from the chef when he ain't looking.
You ever pick in the pantry?
From time to time.
You ever seen anything weird over there late at night?
Mm. Well, it was a while back, but there was that one time. Saw somebody skulking.
Did you see what they look like?
No, I didn't get too good of a look. Well, you know, my eyes aren't all that good.
Yeah.
True.
And I wasn't wearing my glasses. But I saw a
what,
little
got
bit.
glasses?
I
Sorry.
saw a little bit, though.
Could you give us like a description? Like, what about like roughly how big were they? Like their size, or we know that they're bald and that they had big fangs.
They were sort of like a blurry shape. I didn't really know where they started and the wall began, you know? But
Did you
I did
hear anything?
just sort of some scuttling and scraping about. Knocking of boxes and pots. I did see one thing though. The shady person, the person who was skulking about, they had wings like mine. But I didn't do it though. That's not what I was trying to say.
It had wings like yours.
It wasn't me though. I know Argo's going about. It really wasn't me.
You know, it's okay, Barnabas. I think I like you, and therefore I trust you.
Oh, good. Whew.
Takes Wilfred out. Takes Ichabod out. Takes.
Two long fangs? Hiding somewhere?
Sorry, what was that? Were you asking him a question or
Oh, no.
just musing about aloud?
Yeah. Sorry.
Fair enough. No, it's all good. I just wanted to make sure. It's not a detective story without somebody talking aloud to themselves.
Anybody got any questions for Barnabas? I think I am ready to start accusing.
I hope you're not
After I
accusing
talk to
me.
Argo.
I told you I didn't do it.
Nah, I think I trust you.
Oh,
See, what did I
good.
think? We
Good.
might come back and talk later. There's gonna be a meeting in the hallway in a couple minutes. It is.
Am I invited?
mandatory. Yeah, you were definitely invited.
Oh, well,
We'll
that's
yell
good.
out
Eh?
when it's time. We'll bring everybody out. It'll be a whole big thing.
That's rather
And then,
dramatic.
yeah, I'm all about dramatics.
Well, all right. As long as I'm invited.
We'll be invited for it. It'll be a great time.
Sounds like fun.
I need to privately talk with my defenders, and we will call upon you in a little.
Yeah,
With
all
that-
right. I'll be here. Just kind of swings back and forth upside down on a coat hanger.
Yeah, have fun hanging out.
I trust him.
I will. As you make your way back into the entrance hall and huddle up to deliberate.
I don't trust Argo still. Everyone. Hi. Come.
Okay.
Lord Arthas can't hear anything or say anything. He's the only safe one to talk around.
Maybe he'll nod.
All right,
There will
guys.
be
So
a tear.
I hope give me something, Arthas, please.
He doesn't react.
All right. Here are my three. It's Barnabas, it's Gregory, and then it's Argo. But Argo doesn't have the fangs, and so
Yeah.
that makes me want to take him out. But he was my number one suspect from the beginning, so I'm holding on to him still.
For Greg, I wouldn't understand why he would do it if
He likes his
he
job.
liked delivering mail, yeah, and he hates his current job. So I don't really see
Yeah.
a motive there.
He doesn't have a motive, and there
Yeah,
that would be
he is-
Barnabas. But I like Barnabas.
Strikes me as like an opportunist. Like he's just enjoying the consequences of it, honestly.
That is
Here's
true.
Here's what we know about the shady figure. They got long fangs. They be out at night. They be no hair. And they got wings. Which would only leave the three with wings. Oh, Lord.
In the pantry, anyhow.
Bob, what-
I forgot to. Huh?
Oh, yeah, the pantry.
And they do go to
Um,
the pantry.
Yeah, maybe we need to check the pantry again because I did see that there was a wine cask in there that did not have its lid on. It was just open. At the time, I didn't necessarily think it's suspicious. So I was kind of maybe odd, but if someone was seen going in there, perhaps maybe it's worth investigating more.
Yeah. I feel like we
I
need to
don't know.
talk to Thaska. Talk to the chef again. We gotta talk to the chef again. I trust that he did not cause a murder. I think we gotta zone in about asking about the three with wings.
Messing around in his pantry, he probably
he
goes
would
in there
know.
fairly often.
I would say I feel like he runs a tight kitchen. He would know who's coming in and out, who's spending a lot of time in the pantry.
Yeah, I say let's go check out the pantry since I was the only one in there. I think all of our eyes on it would be a good thing to have, especially since it was specifically mentioned.
Yeah.
Hey, I guess let's go.
I'm here.
You blast through the wall like Kool-Aid
I
Man.
just bust through on my here's what happened.
I just went through the wall with you, after you.
Hell
You
yeah.
created the hole. I just went through the hole.
My
That was
son
creative.
was very powerful.
So you very
I
carefully
believe it.
go all the way back to the entrance hall and into the door to the kitchen. And without damaging anything at all in the entire court. And then
Can I knock a candle over?
I guess you can do that, but Argo would immediately go put it out.
I knocked
But it
out
doesn't
10
damage
candles
anything.
over.
Well, I guess he'll be busy then.
Help keep him busy. He can't listen in on us.
So you make your way back into the kitchen, where Thaska's still hard at work. And what do you say?
We've returned.
Yes.
All the
So I
charges
see.
against you have been dropped. All the suspicion on you dropped, gone. We
Yeah?
think
Well,
we have it narrowed down,
Really?
but we just want to ask you a couple more questions.
No, right. Suppose.
You know, you
Um,
got a pantry. Someone else take this. Someone else take this.
yeah,
You
so when I
missed
was in the
pantry.
pantry earlier. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, you can go.
So when I was in the pantry earlier, nothing really seemed super amiss, but there was a opened up wine casket. It didn't have its lid to be exact. And it was specifically mentioned that someone was seen skulking around in there. Was curious if, if the two things are related, if it should have a lid, if you saw anything. Have you checked inventory recently in there?
Inventory? Not in a while, to be honest. Well, I'm busy cooking and, well, with Argo focused on the Lord, I can be a little bit more relaxed with some of the boring things. You understand, right?
I understand that you don't run a good kitchen, apparently.
Excuse me.
I said
Take
what I
issue
said.
with that. I take issue with that. My food is excellent.
Oh,
It's just
but your pantry is not in order. How are you gonna serve excellent food if your pantry is not in order?
listen.
You
Have
got
you ever had to?
contaminated food.
Have you ever had to count 400 forks and knives
Oh,
all
that's
at
what you do.
once?
Count by fives, make it faster. Count by tens.
Listen,
I've had to count in buns before, right? You ever counted buns before? That shit hard.
it takes a
Yeah,
long
wait.
time, and it takes me away from the cooking. So sometimes I fall a little behind. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. No, we all make mistakes. Your mistake is running the kitchen.
Listen,
Back on my list.
I thought you said I was clear of accusations, but
Not anymore.
clearly not. If you're
Not
in here
anymore.
leveling a bunch more, I see how it is. Blame the chef. Always that, isn't it? You walk right
It is
back in
now.
here. Look, Daska, we're friends now. It's not you, and then immediately right back into it. That's
I
always
ain't
how
never
it
met
is,
a
ain't
good
that
chef
always?
that don't know what's happening in their own kitchen.
I know what's happening in my kitchen. I said the pantry.
Oh,
I just
but
ain't
is
done
the
the.
pantry not part of your kitchen?
I
Do you
just
not
done
keep
the.
your
Ain't
kitchen stuff
done
in
the.
the pantry?
I go and grab things out of it,
Checkmate.
but I don't
Checkmate,
count
I
all
win.
the forks every time I go in there. That's all I'm saying.
Can't judge you. I won't. I wouldn't count those forks either.
That's what I'm saying. Anyway, what were you talking about before that?
Sorry about that. I got heated. We got heated. I apologize.
I got heated too.
Okay, it happens. You know, we hot-headed here.
Yeah, it's okay. As long as we get to the mystery, that's what really matters. But the wine cask I'd mentioned prior, has it always had no lid, or like is that unusual?
Well, I think it was me that opened it up a while back. Pried the cask open to serve the Lord some wine with dinner. Is that what you wanted to know?
Well,
Yeah, I guess.
do you know where the lid is? You understand, right? It's just bothering me.
It's probably rattling around somewhere back there.
He has OCD.
Are you asking me this because you think I poisoned him?
Oh no! It just seriously bothers me.
No, I know. You
just
think
look at me.
you think I mixed some nefarious potion into
No,
the wine?
she has a
and then-
mental illness.
Wait. We
She
never
has a
said
mental
anything
illness.
about a nefarious potion.
That's what you
Where
think
did
I
you
did,
get
isn't
that? No, and we never mentioned a potion.
it? Yeah, because that's what a chef would do. Mix poison in the food. Chefs are perfectly capable of being more creative than that, you know.
How did you do it?
Put it in the teapot.
I didn't do anything. I'm just saying. No need to stereotype chefs. Poisoning food.
Okay. I'm gonna let it be. But you mentioned the poison, not us. Anyways. I got
It's just
questions
an
about some of
example.
your mates. I got questions about some of your mates. Just your winged mates, to be exact. How do you feel about all your winged companions? You got Barnabas, you got Argo, you got Greg.
Barnabas, freeloader. Don't do any work. Just comes
That's what
and
we
eats
thought
all
as
my
well.
food. Nuisance. Grigory, annoying sort. Always complaining about everything. Hates this, hates that. Doesn't want to do this, doesn't want to do that. Argo, I think I already said this before, but busybody. Always asking about everything. Wants to know, have you counted the forks yet today, Daska? No, I haven't. I've been busy cooking.
You don't gotta count those forts. It's okay.
I don't. That's what I'm saying.
You don't gotta. You don't
You
gotta.
don't
count those
have to.
forks.
It's not necessary, really.
Why the fuck? Why don't we get fucking Barnabas to go count the damn forks?
He won't do it.
Oh, he gonna do it after today. Someone's getting their ass beat, and I want you to stay out of it.
Can I watch at least?
Yeah, you can watch. I won't mind.
Cool.
Okay, cool. Okay, so we got the freeloader Barnabas, we got the busybody Argo, and then we have the complaining Greg. And they all be coming in and out of the kitchen, in and out of the pantry. Do you know?
Well, I don't see many of them go in and out of the pantry, really. But, you know, I have to sleep sometimes, and who knows what happens when I'm drifting off.
Facts. Cannot watch the kitchen while you sleep.
Right.
Okay. I'm satisfied. I think I need to go talk to Wilford about some things though.
All right.
But I'm good on my end. My gang, how we feeling? My gang has died.
Oh, we could go look
Hey,
in the
for
pantry
now.
ourselves again.
Yeah, I do think you guys should go look in the pantry. Maybe I missed something. I was looking for one very specific thing, so I probably think it best to we all go in there and look.
All right. Y'all don't be messing with the crime scene.
Well, we don't even know if it's a crime scene.
It's a crime scene.
The entire
Whole
place is a crime scene.
This whole place is a crime scene. All right, son. You keep watch.
All right, so you make your way back into the pantry. It's a little cooler in here than it is in the rest of the castle.
Feels nice. It's nice in here, guys.
And
Smells musty.
now all inside. What would you like to do?
We gotta start investigating, guys. Start fucking looking at least see if there's any dust. There's dust that's like fingerprints through it. Look at that. Start looking at dust piles. See if anything has been moved lately.
Are there any
Kinda
checks you want to
looking-
do?
Probably investigation. Just look around, see if things are out of the ordinary.
Okay, I'll let one of you make it with advantage. So you guys can decide who makes it.
Who has good
It goes
intelligence?
to brain cell.
This
Oh,
will
sorry.
be your group roll.
I have -1, but I think
Okay,
I
well, you're
have
out.
like a smelling advantage. But I don't know if smelling is gonna do anything here.
That could be a different set. We can come back to that after we notice something. We'll have you sniff it a little bit.
Okay.
I'm wisdom. But I do have a +2 for intelligence.
I have 0 on intelligence. Well, a +0 on intelligence.
+0.
Still better than me too.
Okay, well then with that, I suppose I will, everyone, get against the wall. I need space to focus.
Oh, okay.
Investigation with advantage. Everyone find a corner. Make sure your legs are spread so I can see into the corner, see if there's any dust there. And we're gonna roll. Please, for the love of the Lord, be good. Oh. I got Did not post. Okay, I got a 20.
All right. That's a good dirty 20, yeah.
Oh.
Not a nat, right? Dirty 20?
No, not that. Not that. It was 18.
Doesn't really matter,
but
I'm just
that's not
curious.
good. Nope.
All right. Yeah, so you guys all spend some time kind of scouring the pantry for clues. And for the most part, you come up pretty shy. All you really find is just kind of cobwebs and dust behind the crates. Duja, you do find the lid to the wine cask kind of tucked in behind it. There's cobwebs in the corners. You notice that all of the wine bottles are sealed with wax. None of them look open. This is another cask of wine, but it is still sealed tightly, whereas this one has been opened. Other than that, you find piles of dust on the ground, pebbles. You find, again, the same thing that Nightshade did. Tucked away food, kind of dried food stuff that can be stored, cutlery, dishes, cookware. You find tablecloths and doilies and things like that. Duja, you, with the 20, we'll just include your sense of smell into that. Duja, you smell the wine. It smells like wine. You don't smell anything off about it, other than the fact that it's mingling with the rather musty atmosphere.
Okay. Well, the wine smells fine, guys.
I'm gonna put my hand in it.
All right.
Sad.
Your hand is now kind of stained
swoosh
red a
my
little
hand
bit.
in it.
Got a little bit of a red stain on your hand now, dripping with wine, but nothing happened.
I'm not gonna drink it. I'm not gonna drink the wine. We're gonna have confidence to not drink the wine. Is there a cup in here? I need a cup.
Yeah, there's a lot of cookware, so you'd be able to find a teacup, a normal glass, whatever you want.
I'm gonna take a normal glass. I'm gonna dip it in and be like, all right, let's go see who can drink it. I'm going to corner the fly boys with this. Whoever doesn't drink it, that's the one. Everyone else may die in the process. Oh, we still gotta talk to Wilford. But it looks normal in here, guys. Other than that just being open. It could just be someone just forgot to close it. But that's all my eyes can detect. That's out of the ordinary.
Should trick one of them out of their rooms and then root for that one too and see if we can find anything suspicious.
With that, let's go. So for Barnabas, no, Greg is still very much on my radar. Knock knock. Good boy. Is there anything else we're doing in here?
I don't think so.
Alright, I got a cup of wine. So talk to Wilford real fast. I'm stealing some wine. Argo, do you want some wine?
What's that? Kind of flutters
You
over
want
towards
some
you.
wine?
Wine? Why?
It's a victory. We know who done it.
You've solved it? Really?
Take a sip. Take a sip. It's the victory sip.
He kind of gives you a bit of a puzzled look, but he says, I suppose a sip wouldn't hurt, but I don't drink on the job usually. He takes a little
Just
sip.
take a little sip. Oh
Yeah.
no! Don't actually drink it.
He takes a little sip.
No! I killed him. I'm gonna snatch my cup back.
So, who did it then?
I'll tell you in just a second.
Oh.
And I leave. And I leave.
We're celebrating with everybody. Yeah. So yeah.
I see. I'll wait here then.
I didn't mean for him to actually fucking drink it. What if that kills him? I'm a murderer. I'm an actual murderer now.
I guess we'll find out. Hopefully, if we find out who did it, we'll
Oh
also find
god.
out a cure.
Oh my god. Fuck. Y'all don't let them drink it next time. Fuck.
Hey,
Oh,
I mean,
I
nobody
believe
seems to like
Argo.
Argo that much anyway, so.
Ah! That doesn't mean we can murder him. Wilfred.
Hmm. Yes. Back to use the bathroom, is that it?
That and we got a couple more questions for you
Hmm.
about some of your
Very
winged
well.
friends.
I'm all ears then.
Well, perfect. I'm gonna pee while you do this.
Please do not do that.
Okay, I guess I will just do a little pee dance.
You
But then you
may
better be quick and tell me.
do that after I vacate the premises. Please do not do that with me in the room still.
Hey, it's a natural body function. There's no shame here.
There should be.
No, I was naked in the woods for like 2 days, okay? No shame.
I don't want to hear about that either.
It was great. It was a fun time. Anyways, we get companions. You got Barnabas, you got Argo, you got Greg. How do you feel about them?
Well, Barnabas, lazy. A bit of a layabout, do nothing, if you will.
So we have been told.
There is ever so much to do in the errant fort, and he does none of it.
Mm.
Who is next?
Oh, we got Argo. How you feel about Argo?
Argo. A good work ethic. Though a tad annoying. And it takes him all day to say anything.
Yeah, I noticed that.
And I haven't got that sort of time.
Not with how your place is falling apart.
Anyone else?
Last one is Greg. Or Grigory.
Grigori.
Grigory. That's why we call him Greg.
He accomplishes his work. I only wish we didn't have to hear about how much he hated it all the time. It's tiresome on the ear.
Yeah, I don't like no negative Nancy's. Okay.
Was he like that even when he delivered mail?
Grigori has always been like that. I don't want to deliver the mail today. Can't it happen tomorrow?
Oh.
Oh.
So
But
would you say he's
time
a
waits
lazy-
for no man or wolf. We all must accomplish our tasks on schedule.
You know anything about the pantry? You ever go into the pantry?
From time to time, to sweep
You ever run into
dust.
anybody? You did not do a good job. There's a lot of dust in there right now.
Like I said, I am
Lots to
just
get done.
one
Yeah,
wolf.
Just one wolf. Just one wolf.
Well, there was the one time I told you about, but other than that, not really.
Never ran into anybody else. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm satisfied. Gang, are we satisfied? Any investigation questions?
Thanks for the 5 months, Blueprint.
I am
Appreciate that.
satisfied.
Me
Oh,
too.
Wilford, do you ever see Barnabas leave his little closet area? He just stayed in there.
He flaps about from time to time. with no destination in mind, I imagine. Just off to be lazy somewhere else in the castle.
Mm. Okay. 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 I'm satisfied again. There's gonna be a meeting in a little bit. There's gonna be a yell. Come on
It
out. It's gonna be in the hallway over here.
it won't be a long meeting, right?
Nah, I say maybe like 2 minutes.
Good.
2-minute meeting.
Fine. I can spend that
deal.
long. If
Give
you
your hands a
request it.
break from scrubbing.
Indeed.
I can try to get cookies. I can bring cookies out there for y'all. I'll ask the chef. Have a little snack. Then we all get back to work. With one less person, because they're gonna be dead.
I shan't be eating any cookies, but I will attend your meeting if you request it.
Alright, perfect, perfect. I will see you in a few, hopefully. I must talk to Ichabod.
Very well.
I still have to pee, by the way, but I'll go after the meeting. So you'll already be out. Won't be an inconvenience. Everything will be great.
Yes. Very good.
No, I have to pee really bad, and I might get a UTI because of how bad I'm holding it. Just saying.
That sounds like
Putting my health at risk.
none of my business.
It's your business now. Ichabod! What book you eating now?
Well, I wasn't doing
What
anything
book are
like
you
that.
read? What
I was
book are you reading?
reading. Yeah.
Yes, reading.
He kind of looks at the book that he's holding and kind of turns it over to the cover. It's covered in gnaw marks and teeth holes where his teeth have been. And he says, it's a book about looks like old cabinets.
Oh, lovely, lovely. Always nice to know about cabinets.
So you need something from me?
Ah, we got some questions. We got some questions again.
All right, shoot.
All right. First off, how you feel about your winged companions? You know, Barnabas, Argo, Greg. How you feel about them?
Barnabas? He's a fun sort.
Okay, okay.
Gregory, bit mopey.
Yeah.
And Argo, well, he's always bugging me when I'm trying to read.
Yes, that would be annoying. But all around, they're decent. They're decent little creatures. Never had issue with any of them,
I
other than Argo
suppose.
being annoying.
I mean, I don't really talk to him much.
Ah. Okay.
But
Okay.
I suppose so.
Okay. And then you been in the pantry lately?
No books in the pantry.
There are no books in the pantry, so you just don't go into the pantry.
Not really, no.
Okay. Okay. You ever wander around the halls at night looking for books to read? You just stay in here.
Well, there was that one time that I mentioned, but other than that, not really anything eventful.
There's gonna be a meeting in a few. There's gonna be a yell. That means you come on out. It's gonna be in the hallway. It's only gonna take about 2 minutes, so you can get back to reading right after. But it is mandatory, and all will be revealed when it happens.
Fine. I guess I'll come then.
Okay. Okay. Well, with that, I have more investigation to do. Appreciate you and your time.
Yeah, I'll
see you in a few.
I'll get back to reading. Yeah.
We know you're reading that book. We all know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, you keep reading. It's okay. You keep reading.
As you turn your attention back away, the room fills once more with the soft noises of gnawing.
All right. Hey, Wilford. Bye, Wilford. Hey, Argo. How you feeling?
Fine.
Okay,
Why?
I was just curious. No reason. No reason. No reason.
A little confused.
Nope.
though.
Don't be confused. You're fine. You're fine.
Sure, you're quite light. That's not affecting you too much.
I'm going to avoid this man.
You make your way back into the closet where Barnabas is kind of dozing off upside down on the coat hanger. But as you kind of close the door behind you, it makes a noise that wakes him up, and he goes, yeah, what's that? Oh, it's you again, yeah?
Yeah, we returned.
Something you need?
I have victory wine. We have solved the case. Would you like a sip? It's a victory wine.
Hells yeah. All right, give me some of that.
Okay, don't actually drink it. You're fine. Don't worry about it.
What? You mean I can't have any? Why'd you offer it
No,
then?
it's for me. Because I didn't think you were going to take it, man. I already put my mouth on it. I didn't think you were going to be like that.
All right, fine.
Okay, anyways. So I've heard you're really lazy and you have no job, and you already said you don't have a job, but apparently you don't do shit for this community, and there's an issue with that.
Little bit rude. Not
Yeah,
being
it's not
accurate,
rude if
but
it's the truth.
yeah, you could be nicer about saying it, though.
I could have been. You could have been counting forks. You could count forks.
Why would I want to do that?
Why not? It's dark in there. There's places to hang about and hide in. It's very nice in there. You haven't been in the pantry?
There's a lot of wine.
There's a lot of wine in there.
He looks at you. Do you like counting forks?
Yeah.
Well, then you can do
I
it
do.
then.
Oh, I can't live here.
It sounds like a perfect
Lord
job
Arth-
for you.
No, Lord Arthas hasn't. He can't hire me. I can't do that for. I can't come up in his home.
Well, he can't fire me, so why should I do any work?
Oh, you see, you're gonna get your ass beat one day, and this is why.
Are you
Anywho.
enjoying your new lifestyle, Barnabas? Not having to work and grab clothes for Lord Arthas.
It's quite nice, I must say. Lord Arthas was always nice to me, so it's a little bit sad, you know, the whole thing, but it's nice not doing anything.
I agree with that. All right. Will
I
you
think
continue
it's
to be a
sad.
freeloader? There's gonna be a meeting in a few. It's gonna be out in the hallway. All you gotta do is come out there. It's gonna be like 2 minutes. It is mandatory. You must be there.
Alright, fine.
All right. I will hunt you down if you are not there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what are we gonna do? When you hear a yell, you come to the
Go
hallway.
out in the entrance hall, yeah, I know.
Yeah? Okay. We'll see you soon, Barnabas.
Mm-hmm.
All will be revealed. Guys, I think he's too lazy to murder someone.
Yeah.
Which means
Yeah.
there's only one. Two. We haven't talked to Argo yet. We have not questioned him yet about anything. We should do that before he gets murdered by his wine.
Well, if we even, I mean, that is assuming the wine's even, you know.
I'm not tasting it. Or it might be it might be like
Pretty
one
good.
just like little doses, or you gotta drink a lot of it for it to what happened to Lord Arthas to happen. Well, that could be a thing. Maybe it's safe. Still not gonna drink it though. Come on, talk.
Okay, so
Come
what
on.
is our? Oh,
No.
what's like our? Are we gonna ask him to drink the wine too?
Fuck yeah, we are.
Okay.
We'll let him drink it. I hope to God it's not Barnabas. I love Barnabas. I'm gonna be so disappointed. Okay. We ready, gang? We do the same thing. We're nice. We're friendly. Hello, Greg.
Ah, yes. You lot again. Something you needed?
We have solved the case, and we have bought victory wine to share.
I see.
Would you like a sip?
Will
It's
it make you
victory
leave me alone?
wine.
Will it make you leave me alone?
Yes. Yeah,
Yes.
for a little bit.
Alright, fine.
Don't actually
He-
drink it. Okay.
He reaches
Give
out
me
his
back my
hand
cup.
to it.
Give me back my cup.
Is this some
Don't
sort of
touch my
game
wine.
you're playing? Is that what this is?
Yes, it is. And I go and I just throw the cup of wine behind me.
It shatters against the wall and splashes wine all over this linen.
Sorry about that. Wilfred is not going to be pleased with me. But if you say
I
anything, I'm going to
really
say
hope
you did
I'm
it.
not going to have to clean that up.
It's probably Wilfred, but like I said, if you get questions, I'm going to say you did it. Sorry about that.
I don't know why you would do that, but it does seem
Things happen.
like something you would do.
Yeah, it is. It is. You been in the pantry lately? I'm a little tipsy off the wine already.
I cannot say that I have, no.
Okay.
Oh, well, we found a bunch of letters in there that could use some delivering. Would you be down to do that?
Are they sent by Lord Arthur?
They have his. It looks. Does he have the stamp? It has a stamp on it. I think it's his stamp.
He does have a seal, yeah.
Then I would assume yes. It is from Lord Arthas.
Hmm.
Does the sound of delivering a backlog of letters sound exciting for you? I know that you hate tending the rose garden,
Yes,
and you
well,
love delivering letters.
I would relish a chance to get away from those gardens.
All right. Well, so yeah, please go deliver those letters.
In the pantry, you said?
Yeah, it's like underneath the wine thing. You might have to look. We didn't touch it. We thought it was secret. That's why we're telling you.
I'm not particularly sure why anyone would store letters in the pantry.
I'm thinking it may have been a secret letter and it fell out and it just happened to like slide underneath. So I don't know how long this letter's been there, but I know it probably needs to get delivered.
Did it say who it was to?
We didn't touch it, but I did see the little wax stamp thing on it.
Surely it would have who
yeah,
it
it's probably
is
on
to
the
be
back of
delivered
it.
to on the outside of it, yeah?
Yeah, it's
You
probably on the
didn't-
back of it, but I didn't
you
touch
didn't
it. I didn't
read
pick
it?
it up. No. I thought it was
Hmm.
evidence. I don't touch crime scenes.
Alright.
But it has been determined it's not part of the crime scene, therefore it may be delivered.
Very well. I suppose I will have a look.
Everyone start rummaging through it right now. Everyone start looking.
Alright. You want to do another investigation check?
Yes. Oof, I didn't see shit in here.
You do have advantage on it still.
Oh, well, maybe I do see
Since
something.
whenever all four of you there, rather than doing 4 different rolls, because that's a little bit overboard, we just do one with advantage.
I
With
got
an 11, with an 11, you see some wine-stained linens covering an old chair. You
Well,
see
that
cobwebs
helps.
in the corners, and Grigory's lantern is still sitting flickering on the crate. You can find kind of some old, kind of cluttered pieces of half-rusted jewelry tucked away in boxes. You can see sacks of fresh soil for the garden, and all kinds of like gardening tools, trowels, and shovels and stuff like that. This right here is like an old, kind of small table covered in linen as well. But
Push it
other than
over.
that, you don't find anything really odd.
Nothing incriminating, I see. Okay.
Just more dust, more cobwebs, pebbles in the corner, things like that. Old stone tiles covered in a little bit of dirt, but otherwise,
Well, shit, guys.
Ugh.
Please tell me somebody has an idea. Please tell me someone's confident in their choice of murder.
Can we,
Well,
like make an accusation like that even?
I don't think. Why did we get hired for this? How did we get this job?
Uh, Well, we haven't talked to Argo yet. We could ask Argo about that night. It seems like everybody saw at least something, but we haven't talked to him yet.
Either one winged creature is getting their ass beat, or all three of them are getting their ass beat. That is what I have come to the conclusion. I hope y'all will back me up if we cannot figure this out. I'm killing all three.
Let's not.
Understandable. Someone better figure this out. I'm ready to murder all of them.
Well, yeah. Let's not do that. Let's
Losing it, guys.
No, don't lose it. That
I
you
murder.
know what?
When I'm stressed out, I murder things.
No, you know what? You know what I think you should do. You should go see Wilford again and tell him and kick him out so you can use the bathroom. I think that might calm you down.
It might have to be so bad, guys.
Yeah. Maybe go just tell him it's an emergency. Maybe he'll leave and then you can pee out your worries.
Hey, Wilfred, I'm about to murder somebody if I can't pee.
Yeah.
We should probably leave before Greg gets back in here.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Taking the linen. It's my linen now. Son.
Alright, so you make your way back into the entrance hall. And as you kind of make your way back out there, you see Grigri kind of floating back towards you.
Did you find the letter?
No. There was no
Not find the letter.
letter in the pantry.
There's a stolen letter somewhere in here. Someone took that letter.
Might I suggest another possibility?
No.
Very well.
There'll be a meeting in a couple minutes. I'm gonna yell. That means come on out. And all will be revealed.
If you insist.
It's time.
I think there's going to be another murder here soon,
There's
and it's
definitely-
going to be one of us.
They all just get sick of you bugging them and they all just kill you.
Wait, what is it?
We'll blame it on Argo. He let us in.
It's definitely Argo's fault.
Alright. Then have you found out who it was then?
We have Argo.
Who?
I don't know. Who could it be, Argo?
You're saying me?
Can I poke him in the eyeball?
You can try.
I'm gonna try to poke him in the eyeball.
Okay, I guess he will try to dodge it. Make make a sleight of hand. You'll contest it with just dex.
Okay.
He rolled an 18.
I rolled a 2.
Okay. You try to poke him in the eyeball, and he kind of flutters out of the way. Don't do that.
There's more that's coming. We know, Argo.
If I had
You did this whole plan, brought us
Curse-
in here, trying to make us look stupid, and
If
now
I-
look at you.
cursed the Lord, why would I have even let you into the castle? I could have
We were
left you
dumb.
outside.
Touche.
So, Argo, we've heard some testimony that may implicate one of the servants in the castle that has wings.
Really? Who?
We're not sure. It's one out of either you or the two others,
I
Grigori and
see.
Barnabas.
That's why you think it was me. Because I
Yeah,
have
but-
wings.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's not. It's one of the three of you most likely. So we're exploring our options.
Have to check everybody. I told you from the beginning, you were on my list.
It wasn't me, but then you mean Barnabas or Grigori, yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Have you seen any of them do anything particular, suspicious, skulking-ish, perhaps?
Well, Barnabas is always spending time in the dark. And Grigori, well, I don't think he likes me much. he
Does he
keeps
like
his the
the Lord
distance.
much?
Sorry, what'd you say?
Sorry, does he like Lord Arthas much?
Well, Grigory complains about everyone and everything, so it's a little bit hard to parse what he actually likes.
I think you did it.
I'm stumped.
Maybe we should
It's
maybe
murder
we
time.
should powwow next to the Lord and go over what we all found. Maybe we'll find a clue amongst what we have.
Maybe we missed something.
Was wings the only description that you have?
No.
Alright. I've been taking notes, and so far we have someone with long fangs in the west end of the castle who does not have fur, has wings, and was scuttling in the pantry. But that was from everyone, so one of them could have been lying. So I suppose any one of those could be.
Do bats have fur? I feel like bats have fur.
You want to see his portrait again?
I do want to see his portrait again. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I figured you asked.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's
Does
not
have
looking
fur.
bald.
He does have fur, but his wings don't have fur. Wiffer could have seen just the wings. Nah, guys, I think it's Greg.
Wilfred didn't mention wings.
He did not mention wings.
The one who mentioned wings was Barnabas.
And Wilford mentioned fur.
Ichabod mentioned the long fangs in West End, and Gregory was the one who mentioned the pantry being of interest.
Okay. Fuck.
Virgo, you didn't see anything? Everybody seems to have saw something. Or nearly everybody.
Everyone seems to have their suspicions, yes, but I'm afraid I didn't see anything. Even though I am all eye.
Is it possible that that the incident in question is a red herring? Because what does it really we didn't find anything in the pantry that suggests anything was tampered with. Except for that lid, but Thaska said that he just forgot to put it back on. So maybe that itself is a red herring. I don't know. We can't really trust that that's even related. But I don't know.
Guys, I
There's
have a
no-
theory.
Oh?
Can't speak in front of Argo. When we confer, I will bring it up. But I think there's a theory that we were all played as fools.
Alright. Maybe we should go start a powwow now.
Yeah, let's go
Yeah.
start the power.
Very well.
There will be a meeting after this powwow. Everyone is mandatory. You must come. Be in this hallway.
Be right here.
Perfect, so you don't even have to run. We'll be back.
Very well. You make your way back to the dining hall to confer and deliberate on what you learned this evening.
Oh my good fucking heavens. Well, gang. I feel like this is just connected to the Rose Maiden. Rose Maiden's dying, and he's somehow connected. What if he's dying because of that? Hey, no one actually murdered him. My man just got depression.
Have we
Look
looked
at
through
him.
this room?
We have not actually looked through this room.
You looked a little bit when you came in. There's
So
just
the
a bunch of
table
food on the
upside down.
table, and there's some old kind of furniture, but other than that, it's not anything out of place.
I took notes last session, and I'm not sure where exactly we got it from, but for Arthas's condition, I wrote down he is not sick and he's not mentally sick. I'm not sure where I got that from originally, though. So
You did some medicine checks on him and sort of determined that he didn't look like he was like ill with anything, and
okay.
determined that perhaps it was not like magical in origin. I think Irving did a check, an arcana maybe, and determined that it wasn't magical. So no one had placed a spell on him or like given him an illness or poisoned him or anything. And so that was what led you to determine curse, and that was Argo's suspicion as well. And so that's kind of how you came across that. I think was solid. You rolled a decent check.
I think we need to ask about the Rose Maiden. We didn't ask any of the servants about the Rose Maiden.
Well, I think when we asked Argo, he didn't really recognize it.
He didn't know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Maybe. Okay, so I'm thinking, we can't exactly check what most of the servants said because they were just explaining things they saw like at night, like Long Fangs, West End Fur, whatever. But we checked the pantry, which Grigori said was tampered with, or he saw something scuttling in there, and we didn't find anything. So, along with like the rest of the servants, essentially describing him, or yeah,
he matched
I
the
think.
description.
I
And
think
I don't want it to be Barnabas.
Inclined to agree. He seems to like have a motive too. I mean, even though he didn't outwardly say that he likes to deliver mail to us, I thought it was kind of odd that who said it? Is it Wilfred that said it? That he's like always complaining, even about the mail. And to us, it seemed like he didn't want to say that.
Yeah, he did. He kept that information to himself. Oh, guys, if we're wrong, this is gonna be so embarrassing.
Maybe if we put Grigori on the spot in front of the others and ask them about their stories, either they can maybe corroborate that, like they can help with that. I do not want to.
We're gonna start like mass hysteria though, if we try that. Because what if like whoever did it, what if it wasn't Greg, and now they're just jumping on that train, getting everybody jumping on that train?
Well,
yeah.
I'm wondering because we had thought maybe the Rose Maiden was connected, and there are roses in the Lord's. Yeah, there's roses in his room, and there are roses that seemed to be very like the statues were very protective of the roses, and he's the one who attends to the roses.
Throwing me off.
So, well, no, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that
throwing me off.
If the roses are connected to the Lord's, let's say life, just for lack of better words, the person attending to them would have the most power over him. So, I mean,
that is true.
Yeah.
He also mentioned that he didn't get the job of the roses until after.
Oh, that is true.
Arthas got sick.
Yeah, to clarify, it was told to you guys that Lord Arthas actually used to tend to the roses.
I'm taking these roses off his bedstand.
Very well.
And I'm gonna have one right in my hand. I will put it in front of his face, and I'm just gonna crumble it. Any reaction?
He doesn't react.
God, darn it, guys! I gotta say, I think we should just kill Greg. Get it done with.
I mean, I don't know how killing got in here, but I mean, accusing? Let's start with an accusation, you know?
Then we murder. Right.
You know what? Sure, why not? I don't know.
Hell yeah.
Plant fake memories in everybody's mind, and then we'll do a group attack.
Group attack it. Alright. We're gonna call the meeting. We're gonna have everybody go through their stories again. And then from there, what are we doing? We're gonna ask the groups any other questions, or we're gonna go straight into accusing.
I guess we'll see what their stories bring up once they're all together. And then, yeah, after that, elimination.
Elimination rounds. Alright. You know what? Can you bring Lord Arthas?
Yeah, I'll
Bring Lord
drag
Arthas.
his chair.
Pick him and the chair up.
Very well. Yeah, he's
When
not
I
that
said
heavy.
everybody, I
He's
said
he's
everybody.
emaciated and thin, so you wouldn't have much trouble, DJ.
I drag his chair, and it's like making a little sound against the wood.
Very well. So all of you go back to the entrance hall, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes, it's time.
All right. I'll handle Lord Arthur.
We're gonna stand over here. No one can escape. Guard the door.
I'll put him in the center right here, maybe right here, and then we can all stand behind him, like a little family portrait.
Oh, this is so lovely.
Or this could stand where I was. There you go.
Alright, everyone. It's time.
I have my hands on his shoulders, like a like a mob picture. His whole face.
Oh, okay. Meeting time!
Yeah, like he's the crime boss sitting in his chair and you're all his lackeys.
Already.
Alright, so you call out to everyone, and after a few minutes, they all kind of shuffle their way back out into the entrance hall. Some of them looking a little bit annoyed with you, but they do all follow your instruction. And they slowly gather around.
Alright. Oh, you know what? We told Argo we would tell him before. We don't know yet. It's okay. We're all gonna find out together.
They're
He's
all-
a suspect.
Alright. Welcome to the meeting. I don't know when was the last time y'all had a meeting, but things have been happening in this castle that Lord Arthas is not pleased with. Argo, everyone is annoyed by you. We love you. You do a great job. You gotta tone it down a little bit. Saska, you need to know who's coming in and out of your kitchen. It is your kitchen. Figure it out. Ichabod, we know you eat the books. Stop. Get help.
I don't.
Wilfred, you spend too much time cleaning. We understand you're a busy wolf. There's
It
only
is
one of you. You
my
need to
job.
take some time for yourself. You need to have some self-love. Barnabas, you cannot keep being a freeloader. You need to count the damn forks.
I can now.
Count the damn forks. And Greg, we know.
Yeah.
We know.
You know what exactly?
You know what we know. You know that
I'm
we
really
know
afraid
what you
I
know.
don't. Afraid I do not.
Even his voice. When was the last time y'all all seen Lord Arthas?
Just a couple moments ago in the dining hall, when we all went in there. He looks satisfied.
Mr. Chef, when was the last time you've seen our Lord?
When I brought him some food earlier today.
Ichabod, last time you've seen him.
You mean other than right now, right?
Other than right now, yeah.
Be quite some time. I'll mostly just read.
Ichabod, you on thin fucking ice. Wilfred, last time you seen our lord?
Well, I dusted his shoulder just yesterday.
Thank you for dusting him. Barnabas,
Yeah?
I know you flew in there to go check to see if he was dead. Other
Yeah, that
than
was
that
when
time,
I saw him.
when was the soonest?
Well, I was gonna say that, Sean.
I know that's what you were gonna say. That's why I had to not let you say it.
Hmm.
When was the last time you seen him?
He kind of looks
before
back and forth around to the whole group, and he kind of drops his voice a little bit. Well, I snuck in there and I stole a sausage off of one of the plates yesterday.
Oh, no shame, Barnabas. No shame. Me too. My son's in there right now. He was munching. Okay. Greg, when was the last time you seen our lord? Other than right now.
Other than right now, you mean? A while ago. I have no duties in the dining hall, and that's where he remains.
Well, we were all told. You all gave a similar story, which means one of y'all be lying. What happened in that pantry that night? We know. Someone needs to come clean, or everyone's getting murdered. Except these three. These three can live.
I ain't lying. I told you I ain't seen nothing. Says Tasca.
Alright, you may step back.
And I wasn't lying either, says Ichabod.
You also step back.
Yeah, alright.
Wilfred. Were you lying to me, Wilfred? Was this you?
And I haven't the patience to lie to you about any of this, and I haven't the motive either.
I can tell.
I told
Step
you
back.
what I saw. Step
Thank
back.
you for this. Which leaves my three. It was one of y'all. One of y'all did this.
I just told you. I didn't do anything.
Tell me the story of that night. Tell me what you saw that night.
I just told you. I didn't see
Jason.
anything.
You didn't see nothing, huh, Argo? Barnabas,
Didn't.
what did you see that night?
Well, like I said, I saw someone with wings. But not my wings. It wasn't me. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. That's not what I meant.
Greg, what did you see that night?
As I told you before, if you must make me reiterate it, I didn't see much of a shape at all, but they were lurking in the pantry.
Okay. And with that, I must murder all three of you.
Okay.
Wait a moment. Irving,
Sorry,
what were you
Argo,
gonna say?
got caught in this.
A little, please. Might be a bit intense. We're not murdering anyone. We are perfectly friendly, and we are here to help.
For
So,
now.
if everyone could just cooperate with the investigation and help us out, then that'd be wonderful.
Barnabas says, "We are."
Who knows of the Rose Maiden?
They all just kind of look at each other and shrug.
Yeah, y'all ain't gonna say shit, huh?
Mumble around together. I don't know. The hell's she talking about? I've no idea what you're talking about. I don't know. What's that?
Eyes of
Who's a
the night?
rose main?
Oh.
What are you blathering about now? They all seem to be in a consensus that they have no clue what you're talking about.
Somebody better start saying something. I'm real close to murder, everybody. Alright. Well, listen, gang. We don't know who did it. We know it's between you three, or none of y'all did it, and this was just a whole mistake, which is very embarrassing.
So, we do have a few clues. So combining all of your testimonies together, our suspect has long fangs, no fur, and wings. So, Argo, I don't think you have two fangs.
fangs.
Do you?
Yeah,
Are you hiding any in there somewhere in your
No, no.
eyeball?
Nope. He opens his mouth as wide as he can. He just has kind of a jagged row of teeth, but no fangs.
Okay.
Argo,
Well,
you may step back.
right. So all three of you up here, testified that you saw someone with long fangs and no fur. Barnabas, you were the ones who told us that the person you saw had wings.
Yeah. But it wasn't me.
Okay.
I told you it wasn't me. No, it's not my
Yeah.
wings. That you gotta be specific about that part, right? Not my wings.
I believe you, but if I believe you, that also means that I believe that the perpetrator did have wings. So, if
Yes,
you
but not
are the
mine.
perpetrator, you'd be telling on yourself. So, I think that leaves us with everybody else's testimonies pointing at you, Grigory.
And you've just come to this conclusion.
Well, everyone else says that they've seen someone lurking around at night. Everyone agrees on that. And from what everyone else has said, their descriptions seem to match you.
So you're
So-
trusting a nervous busybody, a clueless chef, a book-eating imp, an uptight werewolf, and last but not least, you're trusting the eyes of a bat.
Yes.
Seem to have a lot of animosity for your coworkers and housemates.
I was gonna say,
Greg.
man, they could probably back
Well,
you up.
I don't
Not
see
anymore.
any of them leaping to my defense. They're all just kind of staring at Gregory, not sure what to do.
Can anybody testify where Gregory was that night?
Barnabas says, "No." Argo says, "No, I don't think so." Saska says, didn't see him." Ichabod, "I was reading.
Reading.
He wasn't there, so I didn't see him." Wilfred says, "I did not see the gargoyle."
Can anyone testify that they saw anybody that night? Was anybody with anybody?
They go back through the rounds and they all shake their heads.
Oh my fuck.
You all independently saw someone walking around the castle at night. I'm not sure if you all remember exactly what day it was, but it was all something that each one of you has testified to seeing, except for Argo.
Saska says, "Like I said, I was asleep. I never said I saw anyone at all."
And Fasca. Fasca also did not mention seeing someone.
Ichabod pipes up and says, "Well, I didn't say that they were in the pantry. I just said somewhere on the west side. I thought it was the kitchen."
Right next to the pantry.
Wilfred
Yeah, the
Say
one.
chest.
Oh.
Wilfred adds, "I also did not specify pantry, just that it was near the kitchen."
Well,
That is interesting because the one who mentioned the pantry was actually Grigori.
Yes, I did tell you what I saw.
We actually looked in the pantry though, and we did not find any evidence of tampering.
Yes, but you also said there was a letter on the ground, and that wasn't true either.
That was
We
a
lied to get you
straight-ass
out of the
lie.
room so we could explore the room, Grigori.
Yes, that was my hunch. And let me
Yeah.
guess, you found all this incriminating evidence against me in the storage room, right? Yes?
No, because we know you don't keep it there.
Oh,
Can't
well
keep
then,
evidence where you work.
where do I keep it? We're all waiting to hear.
Maybe, up your ass, good sir.
Very clever.
Thank you.
You already
Gotta come up with
used
that one.
it.
Look, one of you has been exploring around at night, and I'm suspicious it's you. But one of you has been exploring around at night, and you will not admit to it. I am just curious what in the hells you are doing.
I'm a bat, so, you know. I
Solid
don't have to
evidence.
explain, do I?
That's a good point.
Do I have to explain? No? Good? Alright.
No, Barnabas. I mean, you're becoming. Yeah, you do need to explain.
What? I'm a bat,
Yeah. And
so I stay up at night. That's how it
Okay.
works.
I mean,
it's
a
always
lot of
night
people
though.
here seem to be nightly creatures.
Wilfred says, I find that I have more energy in the nighttime.
Makes sense.
Why did you all say you saw someone skulking around at night and it was so suspicious? Like, you all said you were suspicious.
One's a creature, but they're all suspicious that someone is out at night. Perfect. I'm gonna murder them.
Okay. Calming breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
Ichabod says,
My...
well, I was up because, well, Argo's always saying, don't eat the books, even though I don't, obviously. And he's saying, well, why don't you try some real food? And, well, I didn't want anyone to see me stealing food, so I did it at night.
And it all comes out.
But I didn't do anything that
And
wrong.
it all comes out.
I just snagged some food. I didn't really even like it. And I left.
Cut you open, will I see food in there?
What?
If I cut you open, will there
No, it
be
was-
food in your belly?
It was a long time ago.
Alright. I'm only gonna find paper in there?
Probably. Well, no.
Alright.
I don't eat the
got
books.
you.
I don't eat...
Got you. Oh, well, how was the food? Tried the food.
It was
That
gross.
did good?
I didn't like it. Books are better. I mean, just didn't like it.
Plans why no one's seen any scuttering since.
They all
I
kind
mean,
of shake their heads.
You don't fit the description everyone gave, though, because Barnabas said they had wings, Wilfred said they did not have fur, which you look like you do from this distance. I don't have great vision.
Ichabod?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, furry
Okay.
arms.
So, so you all saw someone, and it was not necessarily Ichabod.
I mean, it could have
Yeah,
been.
it wasn't me. I got no reason to do it.
It could have been Ichabod. It looks like he got some horns. Those could have been the fangs. His back is not hairy. That could be the no fur. And he has really giant ass ears, which could be the wings. Someone's dying tonight. I need to know who. You know what? I take it back. I won't murder. I won't murder anybody. I feel like that's a little too strong. Sorry about that, guys. Will not murder y'all. My apologies. If you confess. If not, there will be murder. Anybody?
I ain't got nothing to confess for. I didn't do it. Neither did I. And I ain't done it. So what am I supposed to say? And it wasn't me. And nor I. So now what?
Give us 1 second. Come here, Rick. Team meeting. Y'all, what the fuck are we supposed to do?
Just gotta pick
Maybe
somebody.
one of we keep interrogating them here, and the others go and rip through every single one of the other rooms looking for the incriminating evidence.
You know, I think you're right.
Yeah.
This is what it's led
If
to.
they really want to prove that they're innocent, they have to find evidence for us.
Oh.
I can tell you something that might help you like calm your minds a little bit if you want it. I won't do it without you saying you want it. It's something
Yeah,
small. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but I can help you like not spin in circles for hours.
I feel like we might need that right now.
Yeah, if you want. I didn't want to say it to you. I wanted to let you guys choose if you wanted me to just kind of give you a tiny nudge. Is that a yes?
Ugh. I let the
I'm
dice
cool with it.
gods choose for me, and they said, "Yeah, go for it."
Okay, as long as everybody's in agreement.
Yeah.
We all
Mm.
agreeing.
Yeah.
Okay.
We would like one hint, please.
Then I will just say you don't need to go back through the rooms.
He said, "Y'all good."
Everything that you guys would need, you have already obtained.
All right, guys, it's
Alright.
big brain time. Everyone get together. Let's go through this. It has to be Gregory. It has to be him.
I don't like his smugness.
I don't like his smugness either. I think that's why I want to kill him, but that makes me think it's not him.
Yeah, he's kind of confident.
He's real confident. That confidence throwing me off.
He said
But out of
Well-
everybody, he would be the one that's able to keep his cool.
that is true.
Wilford would also be able to keep his cool, but he has her. But he's the one that said that the sneaky one did not have her. One of our clues could possibly be a lie.
With the wings. Would
Mhm.
Barnabas tattle on himself?
No, 'cause that would put suspicion on himself. He has wings. Put
Yeah.
suspicion on him. So I don't feel like he would do that.
I just don't think he's.
I think he's too lazy. I think he's too
Yeah.
lazy. He doesn't like doing things. He's too lazy.
He-
It's
to do all
gotta
this.
be Greg.
Has to be.
We don't have any evidence, but I mean,
We're
his
gonna murder him with
attitude.
no evidence.
I don't like your attitude, sir.
Tie him up. You gotta tie him up.
What was? There was that thing you found in the closet, right, Duja? With the seal.
That was the scroll of comprehend languages.
Yeah.
Did we ever figure out why that was in there?
I guess not. I assumed maybe Lord Arthas just likes to keep that handy, or maybe he like forgot about it. It was in his pocket and fell out.
It was in the closet.
We can see. It was in his drawer, yeah.
I don't think it was in this area. There was another area where like there was something that we couldn't read.
That
Anyone
was
remember
somewhere else entirely.
Okay, I think that's somewhere else.
Unrelated,
Well.
just to help you.
Unrelated things. But hey, we can use that for that, guys. Well, I'm saying it's Greg. Final answer.
You guys want to
Am I
do a
confident?
vote?
No. Are we
I'm looking
murdering
through
him?
all the notes I took and I cannot figure it out.
I do. Listen, I also
Yeah.
have notes. I'm also looking at them. Argo drank the wine. Everyone else said they would drink the wine. I say we take Greg, we put him in the wine thing, put the lid on, and that will be his little imprisonment. Or Lord Arthas did this to himself.
Because before Arthas got sick, Greg would be the one that was like in and out the most, maybe. I mean, I don't know if that has to do with anything, but could be like opportunity there for something.
He would have the most opportunity. He could
The
go out
one
there and
thing
be-
that oh, sorry.
No, go ahead, say it.
The one thing
figured
that
it out.
bothers me about Grigori is that he says he enjoyed the job he had before Arthas did his thing
Yeah.
more than the job he has now. So he seems like he is, or he says he speaks as though he is worse off after Arthas has had this happen to him. So I'm
Yeah.
trying to figure out which one of them has motive to do it, and it's really hard because
That's what I thought too. But then when we talked to Wilfred again, he said that Greg is always complaining and even complained about delivering the mail, even to the point of like, oh, should I do it tomorrow? So maybe like he was just really tired of delivering the mail and then he
He
threw
misses the
this
mail
seat.
now.
Yeah, he kind of is worse off now. And yeah, they're like a be careful what you wish for type of thing.
I don't think anybody did it. Or if they did, it was on an accident. It was not a purpose thing. I don't think anyone did it here.
I'm still really puzzled how the hell they did it in the first place. Because, I
It's
mean,
not magical. It's not
which,
mental.
which
not
one of
medical.
them has the capability to curse Arthas?
Which one of them would have the connections to have Arthas cursed?
That's why I was thinking maybe Greg, because he's
Greg,
the
because he
one
goes
who's
in and out. Yeah, he would have
Yeah.
opportunities to meet somebody that could put it in his
Mm.
head to get the plan to get Arthas. But why would they want Arthas? What's special about Arthas?
Arthas is the steward of the forest. I don't think we've met any faction here that has an interest in destroying the forest.
Clarify
Besides,
specifically, Arthas
Those are
was
Aslan.
the steward of the entire area, the whole land,
Oh.
everything.
oh,
He is important.
oh
Yeah,
man,
he was
okay,
he was a very important guy back in the day.
okay.
He dusts his
So
shoulders.
But as told to you by the lady in the church, he just kind of gave up one day.
Guys, I don't think anybody did it. I'm still down for murdering Greg, though.
Oh,
I don't like his attitude.
I don't like his
Like the way
attitude.
he
I'm down
speaks
for
to us.
murder.
hey, there's one thing that's bothered me too. Remember why we came here in the first place? The lamp for the mist?
Oh yeah, I totally forgot about that, guys.
oh, there's a
I
lamp
totally
in.
Oh, you're
And
right.
where is that, and what does it have to do with Arthas?
Isn't there a lamp in Gregory's room or whatever? Greg's room?
That's the only room I've seen with a lantern in it.
I think you were specifically told Arthas has the lantern and that it's made of crystal.
Oh,
That is definitely not a crystal lantern.
He is really hiding it somewhere. Man, do you think we need to wake him up in order to get it?
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
All right, let's kill
Yeah.
Gregory.
Damn.
Let's
So
kill Greg.
we need to solve this mystery.
We need to
Ah,
kill somebody. We have to kill him.
Okay,
Yeah.
I think
If Greg's wrong, we kill
mhm.
Barnabas. If Barnabas was wrong, we kill Argo. If Argo's wrong, we kill
Yeah.
Wilford.
Process
Ichabod
of
will be last.
elimination.
Process of
literally.
elimination. You know what? We'll kill the chef next. After Greg, we'll kill the chef.
Yeah, you better hope that you're right, because chat will turn
We're
on
gonna
you if you kill Wilfred.
We're gonna have to kill Wilfred. Sorry, guys. I said there'd be murder today.
All right, so have you come to a deliberation then? Are you going to vote or just kind of all have a hunch or what? What's going on here?
Everyone on the count of 3, say who you think it is. 1, 2, 3. Greg. Wow. Oh, we're not confident in our answer. Please give us about like 2 more minutes.
Damn,
There's only so many times we can go through the evidence.
Yeah,
Like
there's
we're
only so many
obviously
times.
It has to be obvious at
okay.
this point. Like it has to be obvious. We're just not catching it. It's something small that gives it all away, and we just don't see it. Now let's kill Greg.
Well,
It's the
Okay.
bold thing that's
it-
really getting me for him.
Yeah, I don't know, cause like, well, I mean, I think it might be Greg, maybe, but because also when I asked like when he first came into the, the lordships, the
Thingy things.
yeah, he didn't mention like most everyone else when they were asked like when they became part of his staff, essentially, were like, oh yeah, we all just kind of meandered in at the exact same time. Like, but he was the only one I don't think said that. Seems a
Yeah.
little weird.
One of the first.
Yeah, he said he was one of the first, but most of them said that they all came around the exact same time.
Yeah, I thought that was odd too.
To help you out a little, everyone you asked about when they showed up all said the same
They all
thing.
said, oh,
They all
it's
said,
all at the
yeah,
same time. I'm
it
one
was
of
a
the
while
first.
ago. We all kind of got here at the same time, but I am one of the first ones. So they all kind of specified that.
Oh.
I guess one thing we haven't asked them is like anything connected to like what Lord Arthas is like right now. Like, do you know anything about curses or magic or anything like that? Like,
Wilford looks
I
mad.
feel like if we asked Fasca about poisons, he'd stab us. But other than that, man,
Is there a way to check for magical ability? Like
could stare at them really hard and ask them questions.
intimidation?
It's a little hard to just like exactly say what people have, especially because they're all kind of strange creatures, and they're also all in a magical dream world. So, kind of.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. That's why I didn't bring it up. Oh, maybe we could bring them into like a room and be like, think fast, and if we could like blow something
No.
harmless at them, but then hopefully they'll like react and
They're
blow
just
up
gonna
something
move. They're
magical.
gonna catch it. Said Barnabas. I feel like Barnabas is just gonna get hit. And Argo. He'll also just get hit.
I did try to hit Argo earlier, and he just
did.
swerved.
He did. He very swervy. Okay.
Damn it.
I'm sorry, I can't get my mind off that stupid scroll. I just want to explain it because it doesn't make
Yeah,
any
it still
sense.
doesn't make sense.
If it's like to learn language, why would anyone here need that? It doesn't make sense. It's out of place. I don't know. It's bothering me. I
You
don't
wanna-
know if it's important, but
Do you want me to tell you?
No. We already got one hit. We can't get another hit.
well,
Well,
I am
I do
one,
think
two, three,
we should
Greg.
we should make the decision before the session ends.
Yes.
Like we shouldn't leave it till next week.
I'm also
Okay.
with that.
well, I
Barnabas don't be doing nothing though. This is like the perfect setup for him.
yeah, he has more
Yeah.
motive, but at the same time, he doesn't seem like he's very capable of doing it.
Oh. Well, he would make a very nice puppet for somebody else to do it.
That's true. He's very obedient.
He is very obedient.
I mean, they are all servants.
They are
True.
servants. It's like their one quality they have to have.
Well, I mean, I guess the argument that Grigory would have more connections by default makes sense. He fits the description.
I'm saying let's not murder him. I'm saying
Look.
let's tie him up. We'll put him in the wine thing.
Oh,
We'll
okay.
shake him
Oh,
around a little bit.
oh,
Torture time. We have the torture.
Uh,
This is what it has come to.
okay. I'm fine with picking Greg, I guess.
I'm more than okay
Yeah.
with that.
I am also suspicious of Grigori, but
All right,
I-
Grigori. Sorry about this.
are we gonna kill him really? I feel like if we like
We'll torture
commit
him
any
first.
violent acts, like the entire House of Arthas is going to be on our asses because they already hate us.
Nah.
We can tickle them.
I don't
Get
think he's ever
the
laughed
answer
in
out
his
of him.
life.
All right. So what is your plan then?
That's a great question.
Great question. I
Oh.
think we take them, put them in the wine, and shake them around.
And hang him upside down with my trunk, so
could
we
hang
can
'em
get
upside-
some more vertical height. on
Oh,
it.
fucking dunk his ass in there. Waterboard him.
Maybe we should use less extreme measures to start with.
You know what?
Just a suggestion.
It's torture. What do you mean less extreme? It's torture.
I mean, we maybe the
Don't
maybe we don't start with torture. Maybe
Oh.
we try to maybe
Oh.
intimidate him into giving, like, you know.
Wait.
We can-
What if I magically charmed him, and then we interrogated him?
Oh,
Oh,
that's nice.
Yeah.
We shove him back in his little storage closet. Talk to him privately. Or we want to do it in front of everybody.
He will be really pissed off after he finds out, though.
No, he's always pissed off. He
He
sounds
seems
like he
pretty
likes to
pissed
complain.
off at us right now too.
Yeah.
yeah, we are already pretty annoying. I don't think we can get any worse.
Right. If you're all down for that.
Let's do it.
I'm with that.
Very well. What do you do?
Alright, I guess we're taking Grigori for further questioning into the storage closet.
All right. How do you
Yes.
do so?
Alright. Well, Grigori, I'd like to clear up some questions with you.
Yeah.
I know that you're already quite impatient with us, but I promise
Mhm.
you, as soon as we can clear this up, we will be out of all of your hair. So, or lack of hair.
Mm.
So, if you could, we could just please have one more quick chat.
Couple
just
more questions, and then you'll leave me alone. Is
if
that
we
it?
can find out some more information, yes.
Very well. Make it quick.
Alright. Well, let's go in here, make sure that nobody else is influencing us.
Everybody stays where
Just
they're
see what we
at.
can do. Alright.
Alright.
And then I am going to cast Friends on Grigori.
All right. I forget what the What is that? What does that do to him?
Okay, so
Does he make a roll? Does he make a roll on that?
for the duration, I have advantage on all charisma checks on him. I don't see if he makes a roll. It doesn't say if he does.
All right. I believe you.
Alright, okay. So, for the time being, and I think it says up to 1 minute, we are going to have advantage on all charisma-related checks and etc.
Very well. Yeah, so you cast that magic, it kind of drifts across to him and envelops him just kind of before he turns around. You see him kind of just, his head kind of twitch a little bit, and then he turns around to face you.
Alright,
No, all right. What
Grigori.
was it then?
We're so we're okay, I did not think this far in.
Confidence, baby.
Yeah.
Just for the sake of it, you guys can all kind of ask questions. I'll let, just so that it doesn't have to be only Irving. You guys can all ask questions.
Okay.
So Grigori,
Yes.
we're friends, right? Can between
Indeed.
friends, can you please do, have you ever gone like exploring around the castle at night? Like before Arthas anything happened to him? Did you ever do anything at nighttime? The others may have seen.
From time to time. There are so many lovely statues in the Errant Fort. I would sometimes wander and admire.
The statues. There are a lot of lovely statues. Do you have a favorite?
I don't know if I would say favorite. I'm rather partial to myself.
You are a very beautiful gargoyle.
I do agree.
All right. How did you and Arthas get along while he was still like up and about? Was he kind to you? Did you feel he appreciated you?
I found myself a bit of an errand boy, often leaving the castle to deliver his letter. It was tiresome.
What sorts of people did you meet when you delivered Lord Arthas's messages? Anyone interesting? Magical?
For a time, there were people. Then, there were skeletons. And then soon after that, Lord Arthas stopped asking me to send letters, as I'm sure you already know.
Right.
Did you enjoy being an errand boy, or did you feel that it was a little bit beneath you?
It was tiresome, annoying.
What
Did
would
you
you
ever
rather
want
be
to
doing?
be? Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
sorry.
Barnabas and Argo have wings. Why can they not be messenger pigeon?
When Arthas first fell into his trance,
Barnabas.
think you'd have a chance to escape and take off somewhere else?
Sorry, what was your question? Just say it one more time. So I'm 100% sure.
Sorry. When Arthas first fell into his trance, did you think that things might loosen up for you around here?
Well, that would be the hope, yes. That we could all laze around like Barnabas, but it wasn't to be.
Do you out a scroll of some kind that was in the Lord's I forgot what furniture it was, but it was in his room. In a closet.
Scroll? I'm afraid I'm not particularly familiar. I had heard that the Lord, long ago, would collect such things.
Do you think the Lord has made any enemies as of late?
Using Irving's charisma, make a persuasion. I'm just kind of assuming you're all asking questions through Irving.
Okay, yeah.
Make a persuasion.
And that's charisma with advantage, or no advantage.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you probably don't need it with a 23, but yeah, go for it.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. 23.
You can roll again though, because you do have advantage. Might as well see if you get slightly higher.
All right.
All right, we'll use this 23. He kind of cocks his head to the side and goes, "Enemies? Why are you asking about that?"
Well,
He doesn't look
something.
suspicious of you. He looks kind of interested in that question.
Well, something's befallen Arthas, and it stands to reason that someone may have done this to him, and whoever did this to him probably did not particularly like him. Being such a powerful man, must have been very likely there was someone. Did you ever notice that?
Well, one in such power, I imagine you make a lot of enemies. Of course, he was warding off the miasma and all that.
Oh, he was the one warding off the miasma.
Indeed.
I'll jot that down.
I'm not really timing it. You can ask questions quickly, so faster than you would like when we're actually playing D&D. So I'm not timing it. You can just ask as many questions as you want.
Okay. Thinking. So Lord Arthas was warding off the miasma. He must have stopped at some point. How soon before he came to this condition did that happen?
Well, the Lord spent much of his time warding away that fog that consumes the land. And it was a troublesome job, thankless, and the land crumbled anyway. Futile, really. And he began to retreat away to his fort. But still, even though he retreated, his presence kept the miasma at bay. Not so anymore.
Well, seems like whatever did this to this land definitely had a motive to do this to him then. He was what was keeping it at bay this whole time.
So it's probably related to what's going on out there.
Yeah, I'm thinking whoever probably did this wants the miasma to spread.
Would Reg benefit from miasma spreading?
I mean, they're
Oh.
all going to die if it spreads
Exactly.
eventually. So,
Unless somebody struck a deal.
You've an awful lot of interest in the miasma.
Do.
you
Are you
interested in the
really-
miasma? Oh, sorry.
Are you really investigators, as you say?
We are investigators. We did not originally come here to investigate Arthas, but we are interested in the miasma.
You share our interest? Feel the same?
It's hard to live in these lands and not have an interest in it.
So, ultimately, Okay, the reason we came here to do this whole investigation with Lord Arthas and frankly annoy you was so that we could help dissipate the miasma or deal with the miasma. So, is there anything you can do, perhaps, uh, to help us or
Get charisma check
regarding that?
with advantage.
Okay.
Persuasion.
Where are you? There you are.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah.
dear.
I don't know what happened. So, it'd be a 12.
Rough.
Real rough.
Yeah, he looks you in the eyes and just says, "Why would I help you?"
We have shared interests.
Unless
I'm
you're on the
doing just
opposing
fine.
side.
Not for much longer, unless there's something we don't know about in particular.
You've been bumbling about in the manor. I'm sure there's very much you don't know about.
I'm more curious about your life outside the manor, to be frank.
What about it?
You, more than anyone else, probably saw the world as this event was descending on it. You've probably seen more than anyone else here regarding that, so is there anything of note that you noticed that we could help with, even? Anything at all?
You can make this one with persuasion or deception. Depends on which direction you want to try to push in saying that you want to help him.
On the asthma side.
Ooh.
We're on the
I
asthma side.
do not know which side he's on. I'm assuming it's the gas one.
Yeah.
It's honestly,
Uh-huh.
it makes no difference whether I do deception or persuasion because it is the exact same modifier.
Hell yeah.
So, I suppose deception?
Woo!
Yeah.
3.
23?
23.
Mhm.
All right, then using like deception as the frame, what exactly do you say? Just so I can answer the question.
Well,
Using the framing of deception, what exactly are you saying to him? Just so that I have something to actually answer to, and I don't just start randomly talking.
great. So, we want we want to help you with whatever is happening outside of these fortress doors. That is what we are here to do. So, if you could give us any information that could help us to that end, we would be very appreciative of it. And I'm sure you would too.
With a 23, you kind of see that magic that you cast on him sparkle in his eyes. It's close to ending, but it's still lingering on him. And he just kind of blinks and shakes his head a little bit and goes, "Oh, I understand now. You should have said something from the beginning." That's why you want to know who did it. You're not looking to stop them at all, are you?
Our little secret.
Well, then let me share a secret with you. I wasn't carved by Lord Arthas. Someone else
Oh, you motherfucker.
made me. As he says that, his eyes kind of
Oh no.
fade from yellow into a deep black.
I'm just gonna lock the door. I'm gonna lock the door.
Black eyeballs.
Oh fuck. Not again.
So she had other thralls then. Not just myself. I thought I was alone.
There's always more of us.
Hmm. So then, why is she have you here? The curse was working.
Things are slowing down.
Hmm.
Asthma can't get much farther,
He has
which led
been
us to believe someone failed here.
difficult. Indeed. Survived a lot longer than I thought he would. What do you
Well,
propose then?
we have to murder him. That's why we were sent
Well,
here.
You're here to do
we
the honor?
are.
Tragically, yes. Or I guess happily, yes.
Let's
We
not
are
drag
very
it out then.
talented.
I agree.
Right. Well, if you could help us do it as easily as possible. We are very good spellcasters. If you could inform us a little bit more about how exactly the way you've enthralled Lord Arthas could perhaps expedite it with our combined power.
Hmm. Something she gave me. A gift from Mother Midnight.
Fucking knew it!
What an honor. May I see it, please?
Well, I don't have it on me. I put it in his food. He swallowed it. A cursed snail. It's in
Oh,
his stomach
inside.
right now.
We're gonna need to get another one of those.
That complicates matters. Makes it a bit more difficult. Surely figure it out, though.
We could just slice his throat. There's 4 of us, 5 of them. We could take them.
Hey!
Yes, with
I'm
all
just
5
saying.
of us, we
Greg,
aren't.
would you fight with us?
I would.
In the eyes of midnight, I believe we have something to get done out there.
Yes, we do. One of you wants to try to kill Lord Arthas. It's no easy task, but you seem confident. And if you're acting on her instructions, then I'm assuming you found some way to do it.
Well, we didn't come here empty-handed.
Say no more. I know how she operates.
Then it's time. Do we go out there and let the others know? No. We have to play our roles. Greg, you are on trial. We go out there. We'll keep everything how it's been going, accusing everybody. And then when they all start bickering with each other, that's when we do our deed, take them by surprise.
Yes, that is a good plan. His eyes kind of fade back to the normal yellow. Let's begin then.
Let's begin. Dude, I'm gonna nudge you, and that's all I'm gonna say.
All right.
So, things just got more complicated.
What do you
Barnabas?
mean? What?
I
Yeah.
need Barnabas, and I need
Hmm?
Gregory. I'm gonna call him Greg. I need Barnabas and Greg on the carpet. It's between you two. Everybody else, please step back
Yes.
against the back wall. Move it. Move
But
it,
I thought I
Dargo.
told you that it wasn't me, said Barnum.
I don't need to hear anything, Barnabas. Everybody, we will take the floor. Tuja. Would not look at me.
Right.
So, it was one of you. Wolford, you said no fur. Could you possibly have been mistaken? Could it have been Barnabas?
I don't believe I was mistaken. My
His
eyes didn't
wings have
lie.
no fur. All right, you have wolf's eyes. Those are very good. Gregory, you're the only one that mentioned the pantry.
Yes,
Explain that to me.
that was what I saw. I've no more to add. I saw someone lurking, but I didn't get a good look. Perhaps it was Barnabas here.
I'm stabbing Greg. I'm stabbing Greg
You're stabbing Greg with what?
with
For
my
starters,
sickle.
for starters, he's made of stone. Okay.
Oh well, it wasn't thought through, guys.
Yeah, a 15 does hit. And you catch him off guard because he's kind of he looked towards Barnabas to kind of like try to throw some blame on him, trying to play along with you, and so you hit him with that, and I'll say you chop one of his wings clean off. It just kind of cracks right off, and as it hits the ground, it cracks, and you see this sort of black, like ooze, where his blood should be.
Can I throw Barnabas
And
out of the way? Is there still time?
Yeah. You kind of like push him out of the way to be in between him. When you cut his wing off, like he has to kind of fall to the ground because he can't fly anymore. And so he kind of lands and he stares right at you, and his eyes go right back to black
Got played.
as the spell fades. The spell is long since faded, and he now is very aware of what's going on. And he goes, "Ah, I see what this is. Clever.
Thank you, thank you.
But you know, even if I die, you won't kill her."
No, that's okay. I like saving the big ones for last.
You'll see. What do you do?
Oh, you can do something. Ho ho ho! I don't know, I guess I'm just gonna hit him again.
Yeah, I
you
think
know what?
we gotta take him out.
Dude, we just gotta kill him, guys. It's killing
He's
time.
got demons in him.
I don't think
Very
we're gonna
well.
get any. I was gonna say maybe like we get answers out of him, but I think we got all we're gonna get from him now.
Yeah.
He knows we're threats.
Very well, go for it.
Alright, now with that. Concentration. Okay, so I'm just gonna, I'm just a simple shepherd. I'm gonna bonk him. I'm gonna bonk him with my staff.
Very well.
Bonk bonk. Oh my god, did everything. Okay, well done.
Yeah.
23. I got a nat 20.
All right.
Go.
Then yeah, as you raise your enchanted staff, you bring it down right over his head as he taunts you that you'll find out exactly what he means with Mother Midnight. You smash him over the top of the head, and his entire gargoyle face begins to crumble.
Alright, how fucked am I?
The ooze kind of pools out of his eyes as his head falls to the ground. And the rest of him kind of begins to crumble too, leaving behind just a pile of pebbles and black ooze. As he's sort of crumbling, he just laughs softly to himself.
Ooh.
And as you kind of look around at the others, they're all a little bit unnerved by what they just saw. Just, well, well, then it was him.
It was him, the Mother of Midnight. He's a follower. It's miasma, a whole thing. There's a toxic snail in your lord. We have to cut him open, or someone has to shove their hand down his throat and get that out of his stomach.
Actually,
Oh shit!
as
Oh,
as as Grigri
fucked up,
collapses
guys.
into rubble, and the ooze kind of sits there for a moment on the carpet, it actually begins to sort of hiss and steam, and it just sort of all evaporates clean off the carpet until only the stone is left behind. And as soon as that happens, Lord Arthas coughs.
Oh,
And he begins to sort of splutter up next to Nightshade. You see him just kind of suddenly reach his hand in front of his face and cough up this black ooze. And he sort of spews it all over onto the wood in front of him as he kind of bends double off of his chair. Nightshade, as you kind of look down into the ooze that he has vomited up with Grigri's death, you see, covered in black slime and sitting on the floorboards in the pool, is a small snail. Its shell looks like it's sort of curled around itself like a ram's horn, gnarled and sharp looking.
Snails out.
Lord Arthas.
He's
Lord
still kind of bent double, not looking too good on the ground.
Can we get my man some drink? Can we get him some wine? I don't know what's gonna help him.
Oh yeah, and Oscar runs off into the kitchen.
It's okay, Lord Arthas. We've done away with whatever was hurting you.
Lord Arthas
Wow.
kind of looks up a little bit and kind of pulls himself back to a kneeling position and says, "Oh, what's happening?"
You were under a curse. There was
I-
a snail placed in your stomach.
He looks down at the floorboards where the snail is still sitting, and then he just brings one of his feet down on top of it and stomps it with his boot. And as he stomps it, you hear that same kind of hiss, and all of the black, oily liquid that he vomited up begins to steam and evaporate. Arthas himself still looks emaciated and slightly malformed, but
My
Can
man
now
some
s-
soup.
he can now stand on his own 2 feet, and though he looks weakened, he can look around and talk. Who are all of you?
We're the Dream Defenders.
Damn straight.
I see. Well, I suppose I've you to thank for.
Yeah, I mean, thank Argo. He's the one that let us in.
Yes, without Argo, we never would have been able to help you.
No, sir. They did most of the hard work. All I did was open the door.
But you did more than anyone else did. Don't count yourself short.
Seemed like
Uh,
you're the only one that cared, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Lord Arthas gives Argo a little nod and just says, "Always faithful, Argo. Thank you." And you four, thank you as well for your aid. I imagine
Yeah, we're
it's
actually
been
looking for a lantern.
yes, it's been some time since the errant fort has even gotten visitors. You're in search of the crystal lantern, then?
Yes, we are. We're trying to take down, kick out miasma, whatever we're gonna do. Trying to stop that.
I find myself weakened at the moment, but let me try and see if it still works. He reaches out one of his hands and just kind of holds it in front of his chest, kind of palm towards his chest. And then you see a glowing blue light suddenly emit from the center of his chest. And he just sort of pulls a lantern out of his chest. And then in his hand, he holds up a small crystalline lantern. Empty, with no oil inside it or flame lit, but crystalline lantern nonetheless. And this is what you were searching for, yes?
That does appear to be it, yes. Yes, it does.
Well, if you're seeking to rid the lands of the miasma, then you've your work cut out for you. I tried for years. And it seemed futile.
Oh, we have more luck.
Well, I'm certainly in no state to do anything of the sort now. And you have proven yourselves capable. I'll entrust you with the lantern.
Nobody take it.
Nightshade's closest, so you'll hand it to you, Nightshade.
Thank you, Lord Arthas.
He kind of gives
We'll
you a
treasure
small
it.
nod, still kind of wincing in pain. I will
No.
add, if you seek to use it, you will have to fill it with oil.
Wouldn't happen to have any oil around here?
I imagine it ran dry quite some time ago, but I know where you can get some.
Where shall we go?
Far to the east, if it hasn't crumbled away, there is a mountain called the Yawning Mountain. Growing deep within the caves of the Yawning Mountain, there was a root of a tree. I would cut at the roots and take the oil. But I will warn you, that part of the land was warped and twisted by the miasma, even back in my reign. I imagine it has only gotten worse in my neglect.
Well, that is wonderful to know that everything's fucked.
You all may rest here if you so desire. And I will have Thaska cook anything you'd like. All you need to do is request it. You have done us all a great favor. Argo, I would have you reward them for their work. In my closet there is a chest of coins. Fetch it, Argo.
Oh,
We looked around and did investigation earlier, and we're looking through various objects, trying to find anything that might help us discover what was wrong with you, and we happened to find it. So
yes,
No,
here it
yeah.
is.
Ah, I see. Well, I suppose that makes your work easier, Argo. You may keep it.
Thank you.
Th-
Sorry,
thank
we
you.
were gonna steal it. Sorry, we were gonna steal that.
After what you've done for me and mine, what's mine is yours.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Please do not hesitate to ask for any favors. But really, I must rest. I am
Yeah, I would
famished.
recommend some soup. You should soup. You're gonna need to be on a liquid diet for a little bit.
I will
Yeah.
put in the order with Thaska. But really, I must sit down.
Thank you for the lantern. I'm glad we were able to help you. I'm glad I didn't have to kill every single one of your servants.
As am I.
I hope we can figure out what to do and stop my asthma before everybody's dead.
I hope you do too. I hope you have better luck than I did.
Well, I hope so. I don't want to throw up a snail. But you must be off to bed. Your servants will take care of you from there. We will probably be gone by the time you get up.
Indeed. I wish you luck. And once more,
Thank you, thank you.
thank you.
Oh, one more thing before you go to bed. You're with the Rose Maiden, aren't you?
Who?
The Roses? Rose Maiden? Midnight Eyes? No?
I'm afraid I don't know what this Rose Maiden you speak of is.
Just like
You aren't-
roses.
You aren't referring to Rosalie, are you?
Possibly?
I'm afraid she and I don't get along anymore.
Oh, had a falling out. Happens.
dancing in the cathedral south of here.
That does sound like it.
We are lovers. Ah, don't tell me the secret.
As I said, I really must rest.
Yes. Get to bed. You keep your secrets. Yeah, thanks again. Thanks for the lantern.
And thank
the
you.
money.
Wilfred kind of helps him limp his way over towards the dining hall so that he can sit and Thaska can serve him some soup once he makes it. And one by one, some of the other servants kind of begin to filter out. Ichabod back to eat his books.
Mm-hmm.
Thaska busies himself in the kitchen, and Wilfred helps Lord Arthur make his way back to
My
the dining
child's
hall.
probably gone by now.
Argo kind of perches himself on one of the statues and gives you guys like a little salute with his wing and says, "Thank you for helping. I knew you could do it."
I wasn't too sure. I'm telling you, Argo, I was real close to murdering you.
Well, I never lost faith.
Oh, well, thank the Lord. Oh, also, maybe tell your lord that he's gonna need new guard statues out front.
I see. I suppose that is true.
You
Oh,
guys might want
yeah.
to consider doing background checks and stuff. I don't
How
know.
are we doing some
How
background
y'all
checks?
like Gregory in here?
Yeah, this man was straight evil. Y'all just let evil walk through. But you do be opening doors for people.
That is true. And make the Tasca do a better, or maybe get like a taster or something, because he was able to sneak that snail into the Lord's food. So
Talk to the chef. Talk to the chef.
yeah,
I told that chef
yeah,
he needs to keep track of his kitchen. That is not a good chef.
yeah. Let everybody like stop minding their own business. You guys are here in this house of like a safe haven. You know, you got to be more careful about who you let in, who you let out.
Will do. Gives you another little salute.
All right. We should probably rest here before we adventure out, though.
I agree.
I also agree.
Very well.
Well,
Where do you want to rest?
I claim it. It's mine.
I'm gonna take a bath. It's been
Everyone
too
disperse.
long.
Very well. Bay sits in the wine stain.
Oh, you know what? I have to pee.
Oh,
Oh,
well,
geez.
you
I'm
know,
sorry, Duja.
I'll just close my eyes. I'm relaxing in the
Can you
steamy
see?
bathtub.
I can't pee if I know you're in here. You have to sing. I don't want you to hear me pee.
Okay, well, I'll step out.
Harmonize for me. No, I can't pee alone though. What if something grabs me from the toilet and it just sucks me in?
Okay, I just dunk my head underneath the water.
I pee really, really fast.
All right.
Flush.
Irving and Nightshade, what do you guys do?
I'm going to the pantry. There's a nice little warm cozy corner with, well, kind of a nice little
It's definitely not
area.
warm. I will say that. It's the coldest room in the house, but
it's warm in that corner because I'm there.
sure.
You got the wine.
Irving?
This room is a cozy vibe and boxes I can sit on, so I am going to sit here and doodle in my sketchbook. Relax for probably the first time in the entire time we've been in this nightmare hellscape.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very well. Then each of you kind of get some rest and spend some time refreshing yourselves in the Errant Fort. And we'll end the session here since we're already over time. I just didn't want to cut you guys off.
Very thorough investigators. Nothing
Indeed.
gets by us.
We knew. We didn't want to accuse him.
That last hour, we knew it was Greg, but we had to make sure before we murdered him.
You just had to be more confident in your decision.
Nah, I was like, it's too obvious. I'm like, there's no way. But I was something
He
about
was
the
being
chef.
so smug. I didn't want to be wrong. It would have been so embarrassing.
Confidence. I mean, we gotta work on our confidence. As a team, we gotta be confident.
All
With
right.
all the talk of murder, you know.
I was ready.
So just to wrap things up, in case someone needs to run, does anything interfere with next week? Off
Nope.
the top of our
I
heads.
think next week now.
Should be good.
They should be good too.
Okay. If anything changes, let me know. We'll pencil ourselves in for next week for another session. And yeah. So to wrap up, you guys can let everyone know where they can find you. We'll start with Irving today.
I'm Charlie Chorn on Twitter and Instagram, and I do art things. Not as much lately because it's new semester time, but my commissions are still open, so.
Very good art.
Yeah.
Bullet. And then we'll go to Bay.
I'm Bum Nugget. I'm too Bum Nugget. I don't do nothing but post my beautiful face on Instagram. You may go check that out. It's gorgeous. It's a work of art. The gods crafted her herself. Now y'all know. 2bumnugget at Instagram. And that's me.
There's that. All right, and next, Cat.
Hello, I'm Cat Planet Shine, codename Sparkle Ryuichi, and I stream on Twitch, and I'm also got an archive on YouTube and post on Twitter with schedule updates and other fun little things. So all that at Sparkle Ryuichi.
Very well, very well. Oh, hang on, let me get the. There's your link. And then, last but not least, Boomy.
Hello, everybody. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter at STFUBoomy and on YouTube at STFUBoomy_. I have two things to plug. One of them is I have my 1 year debut anniversary next Saturday, so that'll be
Oh,
fun.
nice.
And then my agency mates are also doing a completely like remodeled debut, and they'll be on February 4th. So I'll probably plug that for the next couple of weeks. If you want to see like my agency, you can go find us at Welcome to Lucid on welcometolucid.com or Welcome to Lucid on Twitter. We recently rebranded, so it's been a lot of fun.
Very nice.
What day is your 1 year
Uh,
anniversary?
On Saturday, next week Saturday.
So you started on the 28th?
Yeah.
I started on the 27th.
No way.
Wow.
That's what I was like, oh my gosh, wait.
That's
It's
pretty
been quite a year.
Yes.
All right. So that's all I have for you guys tonight. So thank you for watching. Thank you guys for playing. It was a fun session. And I'll see you guys. Well, I'll see my chat on Monday. We'll do some more map making. But otherwise, if you're here to watch Dreamwalker, then I'll see you next Friday. Thank you for watching. And take care. Have a good night.